What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Football Minutes Live, brought to you by Blueclouds Media. We are live again. Absolutely. It's hosted by Nick Zion and Steven. Steven G is not going to be with us today. So, yeah, hopefully he gets better and come back strongly as the Blues keep winning and winning each and every day. Yes, please do not forget to subscribe to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel and share the video. That it will help us go a long way. So we are live again discussing the big game yesterday. Chelsea overcome Aston Villa 3-1. Thanks to the stunning free kick of Enzo Fernandez. As we are live, we'll be getting to the match analysis. Mauricio Pochettino's cryptic and messages sent to Chelsea fans. And look ahead to the Leeds United game as they will be facing Leeds United. When Chelsea meets Leeds United, those two teams don't like each other. No, yeah, I'm missing my glasses, my reading glasses. I can't really find it. So guys, bear with me today. I will struggle a little bit, but I should be okay to do the rest of it. Can Chelsea win the FA Cup? It's another question. Can Chelsea win the Carabao Cup trophy as they also meet Liverpool in the finals? Can they win that one too? Will also be another big test for the Blues. It's not over, but a message has been sent to Chelsea fans. Mauricio Pochettino said, do not think that Chelsea is reality. Chelsea fans shouldn't think that the current Chelsea, is the same as the 20 years ago Chelsea that we have. I don't get that statement. That question Mauricio Pochettino is telling the fans, I don't get that. Is he trying to change the DNA of the football club? Or is he trying to sell us different, something new that we've never had before? This is Chelsea Football Club. And we're not okay to accept mediocrity. No. Chelsea Football Club, Chelsea fans are not okay to accept mediocrity. Our football club is a club that wins trophy. The DNA is about all winning trophy. But we are not going to believe what you are telling us. It's something else. If you can do the job, then move on. Lots of money has been spent, almost a quarter of a billion has been spent, $1 million has been spent on just two players. But yeah, I don't want to dwell on negativity. I want to base my my stream today more on the positivities that I saw yesterday. Enzo Fernandez, Moses Caicedo, the pivot role was outstanding. They never gave nothing away. Disasi was so impressive on the ball yesterday. The tackles were flying in left, right, center, but they were all spot on. Nicholas Jackson, an assist and a goal again, right, coming from African Cup of Nations. Great performance from the guys. I don't know where this Chelsea have been for the whole entire season. This reactional performance from the boys were very, very terrific on that day. Outstanding. Emotions were rattling around the pitch. The fans were buying into it. Villa did not have the answer for what Chelsea were doing on the pitch. Someone said maybe Villa is going to come in with with maybe team B, and I said no, Villa wants to progress from the competition because that's the only competition there that they think that they can also win. So if you go in with your team B, then you're limiting yourself. You are limiting yourself, and that's what I thought. And to be honest with you, Villa could not have answers to Chelsea's problems yesterday. So that's just by the way. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from there. We're gonna move on from there. Guys, do not forget, if you're just joining us live on the show, don't forget to like the video because we're about to start. We're about to start it. And the fun show. This is really for the fans and for the people out there. So guys, get involved, get involved. Let's get it going. Get involved in the conversation. I'll drop the link in there, guys. After like 10 minutes going, I always want to give the chance for all the viewers, everywhere you are, wherever you're watching me. Let me know where you're watching the stream from. I will drop the link in there for you to come on and have a say. Big up to my big brother over there, Gulam Mustafa versus Big Up Knee. Is it just me or your camera is blurry? I don't know. My camera here is not blurry. Maybe YouTube is giving you a different. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Let me see something real quick because I can see on YouTube and it looks blurry here, but over here it doesn't. But let me check something real quick, and I'll be with you guys in a second. Yeah, just give me a second. Give me a second, please. I'm not sure if it's okay now, guys. Let me know if the quality is better than it used to be. Let me know, please. Because can't. That's why we have you guys here. If something's really going wrong, you can alert me. Then I will be able to fix that problem. If not, then it has to be with StreamYard because the connection is not stable. Connection is not stable. But let me check that. Come on, move on. Let me see this. It looks like. I hope I'm not frozen, guys. I hope I'm not frozen. I look frozen on YouTube on my screen, but I hope I'm not frozen. All right, let me hear. Okay. I hate days like this. Luck, okay, and Luck's a bit blurry for me too. So it's not just Gulam, it's everyone. Everyone experiencing the same problem. But let me fix it. I'm on it. I'm on it. Since pinch me, I'm Tobo 7 said he is really dreaming. Big up Steven. Hope you are well. Absolutely. Yeah, hope Steven gets better. He's still in recovery mood. So yeah, we hope to get our Steven back. Big up Steven. Okay, big up Gulam. Guys, please let me know the status of the camera. I'm still like this on the screen. By what I'm seeing, yeah, it looks like that. It looks like I'm frozen. I'm not sure if I'm still frozen on your camera. Okay, Gulam said you're frozen. So guys, let me refresh StreamYard itself. Give me a second, please. Guys, let me know what it looks like right now. Let me know what the pictures look like right now. Because yeah, it looks okay. I think it looks okay. I'm very sure it looks okay. Give me thumb up, thumb down, thumb up, thumb down. Perfect. Thank you. It's StreamYard. This is F free. Yeah, StreamYard. F StreamYard. All right. So guys, welcome back again to the channel. These things happen. It is machine. And just like your vehicle or even yourself, once you run down all the time, you work, you get breakdown sometimes. I do. Sometimes I don't want to come and make streams because I'm tired myself. I am very tired. But then we'll look into the game yesterday. Steven said, "L stream out camera, everything looks good, fixed, perfect. We are on the road, man. We are on the road to 5K, guys. We are on the road to 5K. Maybe in the mid of the year, we should be able to hit 5K if we can. And I know there's nothing impossible in life. We can reach there. Why not? We can reach there. All right. So the talking point is Enzo Fernandez free kick celebration yesterday. Some people think he was over celebrating, but I don't think so. This got nothing to do with Arsenal and Liverpool celebration or Mope's celebration. Brentford against Manchester City celebration. This is way different. He just took his shirt off and he said, "I belong here." That is a straight statement that Enzo Fernandez is making. He believes that he hasn't got the best of season so far for Chelsea, but he knows himself and he said, "Look, I believe this is my number. You Chelsea fans have to take me. Don't take me for a ride, but I believe I'm part of you guys." And I love that. I love that statement coming from Enzo Fernandez when he scored that stunner. Look at that free kick. Nobody saw that coming. What a free kick. Straight for a free kick. No matter, you can do whatever you can do as a goalkeeper, but you ain't saving that. You ain't saving that free kick. You whatever, Peter check, whatever Peter check you are, Peter check 2.5, 2. Whatever you are. Don't try that free kick. You can't save it. You can be what's his name again? This former Real Madrid goalkeeper. You can be whatever you are. Casillas. You cannot save that. You cannot save that free kick. And I give so much credit to Enzo Fernandez. He was really spot on. He was spot on. He did. He was in this game yesterday. Him and Casido in the pivot role. They were spot on. They were really spot on. They didn't give nothing away. Nicholas Jackson was there also at the right time when the cross came in, I think, from Malo Gusto. I'm very, very sure the cross came in from Malo Gusto, and he was right. He headed it to the goalkeeper's right-hand side, where things become difficult for the goalkeeper to save that. Also spot on. Nicholas Jackson ran, and Malo Gusto's ran on the left-hand side, where players cannot stop these players. Guys, there is something there. It is there, but the consistency is what has brought this team down from beginning. That consistency. They play very good football. They move the ball very fast in the fast pace, counter-attacking. They still need to work on their counter-attacking with that. They have to work on their counter-attacking. Guys, so we got just 3 minutes more, and I'm gonna drop the link in there for you guys to come on, join the stream. Let's discuss the game yesterday that took place yesterday. 12:07 on the show. It says Enzo shutting up the haters today. Absolutely, he did what he has to do and tell everyone to be quiet. He is here. He is representing Chelsea Football Club, letting the media know their story rubbish. Absolutely, yes. A lot of money has been spent on him. It's still going to go a long way to go. Very young. They will make mistakes. Mauricio Pochettino, I don't know if he's still the guy to take these guys to a different level. Time will tell. I don't want to be a flip-flop person. I still stand where I stand. Mauricio Pochettino still have to be there with his kids, governize them. If he can win the FA Cup, he can win the Carabao Cup, then I wouldn't expect any owner to sack this manager. If he wins a Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, I expect the owners to keep him, assess him very well in the summer, and see where we are, and see the continuation and also the progress of the team, and then keep him back there. If he didn't get the FA Cup, no Carabao Cup, send him out of the door. That's the only thing I would say about Mauricio Pochettino. Thank you very much, Gabriel ACN in the building, watching us live on Facebook. Thank you very much, Gabriel. Watching us live again, my African brother representing the channel on Facebook. Thank you very much for liking it. Gulam Mustafa said Dibu can't save it. Dibu, which is Martinez, cannot save it. Okay. It was picture perfect when he made the first touch. Absolutely. The way the ball was just swinging to the angle on goalkeeper's right hand side. You can. It's just like Gulam said, picture perfect. Absolutely beautiful. But there's still more we can talk about the game yesterday. Inch perfect free kick, and after the abuse and the perfect celebration to media to the media about him wanting out. I remember that was about 4 months ago when the news came out that he's not happy. He wants to move away from the football club, and there also looks like a recent it's been something out there that he's not happy and he wants to move on. But I remember that 4 months ago, it was during international break where the news broke. I remember making a video about it that he was I think he was with Argentina, where a radio station broke this news out that Enzo said he's not happy at Chelsea Football Club and he wants to move on. And I even made a news and I titled my video "I Want Out." If you guys check my videos, it's right there, and I'm very very sure. And that's what it's related to. 12:07 again in the building is set up. I think happened today that there was meeting before the match. According to me, the players might have the players. I think it keep moving. Hold on a second. Ooh. All right. The players might have stood up set to Poch that you are using as correctly. Give us one match to prove it. I sometimes have found it very difficult. There hasn't been many statements that players sit down, they want to get rid of a manager. I doubt that happen all the time. I know it has happened at Chelsea before, but it doesn't happen all the time. Once in a while, you could tell that these players are fighting and fighting, but things are not just working for them and the manager. But players don't really play against the manager, not all the time. The story came out like 2 days ago. Another one came up about 2 days ago that he wanted out and he was also getting abused. And he said, "I am here. I'm not leaving." Exactly. That was a statement. He said, "Look, I am here. This is my just. I am here. I belong here." Absolutely. But what a free kick. The relationship between Poch and all players is very, very good. From what we are reading yesterday, indeed, the relationship there is very, very good for now. So, all right, so time to drop the link and give chance to viewers, people to come on and let's celebrate that victory. But let's not over celebrate, please, guys. Let's not over celebrate. It is still Chelsea, but Poch is trying to tell us our Chelsea is not the same Chelsea 20 years ago. That is a statement. I'm not having it. I'm not taking that statement from Mauricio Pochettino. I don't know if you are taking that statement or I don't know how you are digesting that statement. But to me, Poch telling me that this Chelsea team is not as the same Chelsea team that we know a couple 20 years ago. That's the DNA. The DNA of the football club is to win. And that is the Chelsea that I know. We have Steven in the building. Silver is in the building. Jackson kissing the Enzo top and then putting it on the floor, worshiping it. It's like bowing to it. Absolutely. This is the guy. This is the guy. You guys have to see. You have a player in your team. This is a world-class player, the world-class goal. So I was just happy. Guys, we still got we got lots of people here on the platform. Please do not forget to like the video, drop your likes on the video, and also subscribe if it's the first time joining us on this YouTube platform. This show is called Football Minutes. It's always hosted by Nick Zion and Stephen G. Stephen G is in the building today. When Chelsea have that kind of a performance, you expect Stephen G, who is recovering from surgery, to be able to wake up and say, "Oh," and shout to the air. So yes, today we have Stephen G in the building, celebrating the victory that took place yesterday. 12:07 said Jackson does kissing off the field and on the field. Ha ha ha! Absolutely, that was a world class finish. I swear, I have watched it 10 times. Yes, I know.
100 times, that says.
100 times. Sorry, I took the 1-0 off to make it 10 for you. I know you don't like it 12:07 when I took 100 off and 0 off to make it 10. Sorry about that. Stephen G is in the building. Stephen, your boys won. But anyway, before we get into it, how are you doing? today?
Yeah, I'm doing good, doing good.
Great.
Um, yeah, there's not really much to say. Recovering well at the moment. Got some appointments in the next few weeks to check how things are coming along. But I feel good. Got no issues with anything. So yeah, we're all good. There's no issues with anything after operation, so I feel good. And I thought, whilst I'm the only one in the house at the moment at the place I'm staying, I'll hop on for 10, 15 minutes or so,
Okay.
see how you're doing, and get into the game.
Perfectly, picture perfect. You said, I'm doing wonderful, bro. Hearing your voice behind the cameras makes me feel,
Mm.
make me feel much more better, because I miss you. I miss you a lot. But
Oh, by the
anyway,
way,
yeah. Go ahead,
I'm
Steven.
not sure if you saw it. It's unrelated to the game, but Emma Hayes and Lauren James won Manager of the Month and Player of the Month for Women's Super League.
Yeah,
And Emma Hayes is apparently just posted on, I still call it Twitter, but you know what I mean, X.
yeah,
I just
X,
can't
yeah.
stand calling it X. I think it's silly. But she's just posted on there saying like, "I love my club."
Yeah, I think I have it. I have it in the news today to talk about it. It's just that the Chelsea, the main victory yesterday, it's overcoming,
Yeah,
the player of the month and the
yeah. No,
coach
it
of the
was
month
only
for the
that I
season.
saw that, and then I've just seen that she's posted, "I love my club." Like that's what we need.
Absolutely. I don't know. Emmy Hay, you guys, if you guys don't know much about Emmy Hay. Emmy Hay has coached Arsenal Football Club, and they've won the WSL
I
trophy.
think
And
she did. She manage them. I think she was their assistant. I don't think she ever managed them. I
oh, she
could be
was an
wrong.
assistant.
I think she was their assistant, and then she's been our manager for like 10 years. I think.
Oh, I thought maybe
I'd have to double check, but
yeah.
I think I'm correct in saying that. I could be wrong, but I think she's their assistant when she was there.
Oh, okay. From what I know,
I
I
could be
thought,
wrong,
yeah, from what I know, I thought, yeah, she managed Arsenal for a while before joining Chelsea. But
maybe,
maybe I could be wrong too. I
but
could be
she has been
wrong.
there for quite a long time. So
Yeah, and before moving to Chelsea, but I think that the achievement at Chelsea is unbelievable compared to what
hmm
she achieved
she's
with
won the league probably
but
about, I think, 70% of the season she's been there. I think
yeah,
we've won the league.
absolutely. Yes, I think I have that picture over there, the manager of the year, and then the manager of the month, and then the player of the month award. I had
I
the
think
picture
they
in
both
mind.
won it. I think it was them two that won it last time or the month before as well. I think.
Oh wow, that's incredible for
I
Chelsea
think.
Football Club.
I know they
Incredible.
were definitely both nominated last time, but yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Stephen G, for that update. But guys, we are still
hmm
live and we are rocking the channel today. The numbers are always getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I remember a couple months ago, it used to be like 2, 3 people always watching, but you guys have really
We're up
trust
to
and
nearly
believe in.
10 now, I think.
Yeah, yeah, 10 now. You guys have really believe in me, and trusting, and also getting into the community. Community keep growing and growing. We're getting bigger each and every day. So be part of it. Do not miss out on any of our show on this platform. Stephen, look,
hmm
big game yesterday. Chelsea did not have, and the odds were all against Chelsea. No one thought Chelsea can go
hmm
to Villa with the way Villa are flying high, playing exciting football, lots of energy.
Top
I did
four.
a stream yesterday. Someone even said that maybe Villa will parade a second string team, and I said no. Unai
That
Emirates will
was
make
their full strength.
yeah, will make a big mistake if he parade a young, second string team to play against Chelsea,
hmm
because Chelsea is going big. But all of a sudden, boom, energy, unexpected
hmm
performance coming from the players. The right left back was clicking. The right back was clicking. Disasi was clicking. Thiago Silva was not even there. There's so question
hmm
mark on why Thiago Silva was benched, but we all know that
I
we don't
mean, I
expect
think part of it
Thiago
is
Silva.
related to the age as well. I don't think we
Yeah,
would punish him for his wife said. Like, he can't control his wife.
he can't do that, and even the wife came and apologized for that. So
Yeah.
I mean, let
I
bygones be
don't think
bygone.
Poch would take it like that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
come on, it's his wife. He ain't said it. Like, it is what it is. But no, I thought we were brilliant. I thought he set it up perfectly. And look, I love Thiago Silva, but we have to be able to criticize him. He's a great. I'm glad he came here. Glad he won the Champions League with us. But I said, even last season, I said, ideally, he's not playing every game.
Yeah.
And he was still our best centre back last season. But this season, he isn't. And part of that's definite part, or rather, almost all of it, is probably the age. And look, whether you love Silva or not, you have to be able to criticise him, yeah? We all love Thiago Silva. The guy's a legend of the game. He's a great here. We're all grateful for him. And at the end of the day, it comes with age, man. You can't expect it. Eventually, even the best start to have bad performances. And yesterday showed it. You could see the change when him and Sterling came on. All of a sudden, we looked a bit slower. And the game, the momentum in those last few minutes started to go to Villa. And they were getting chance after chance in the last 5-10 minutes. It shows we don't need Sterling, we don't need Silva. Having the mobile centre backs helps us as well. It almost gives Caicedo confidence because he knows he's got two mobile centre backs who can cover for him behind him. So he knows that he can be a bit more aggressive. So that helps as well. We had Enzo deeper with Caicedo as well, which is where he should be. He needs to be closer to Caicedo so that we can dictate play through midfield, through Enzo. That's what we need to do. Gallagher got his first goal of the season, and shout out to Nicholas Jackson, man. The play from him. We know he's a winger. He only became a striker, I think, due to Villarreal injury issues last season. And he came here. He's got a few goals at striker. But last night, on the wing, where his natural position has been for a majority of his career, unbelievable. He showed us why we shouldn't be playing Sterling. He showed us what a winger should be doing. He's driving. He's putting the defender on the back foot. He's making them think and having to make decisions. He gets in the box, gives it to Noni. He lays it off to Gallagher. Gallagher's first goal of the season. Absolutely brilliant. I honestly have to say, I can't think of a single starting player that I can criticise yesterday. And it's been a long time since I can say that.
Great, Stephen G. Great. I mean, guys, there's lots of comments here, and guys, the guys are very, very happy. Bro, it was the best performance of the season. What time it has come when Poch was just hanging on thread.
On
I
a
think
thread.
on the thread. That's what 1207 is saying. Hello, Nizayon. Good game yesterday. Hope everyone is well today. Absolutely, the fan base is just so happy to see that victory came in. People are saying the best game of the season. What about the Manchester City one? We'll talk about that one. Which one is the best
I think this
game
tops
of
it.
this season? So
I think this tops it.
it's what this one tops it.
I think this tops it
You sure?
because the circumstances of the manager's under pressure. We didn't expect anything, and for different reasons. You don't expect anything when you're playing Man City because they're so dominant, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we knew that I was at that game, but we knew everyone in that home crowd was going to get behind the players, yeah. But yesterday, away to Villa Park, it was okay. We've had two big, heavy defeats in the space of the last week. We're going to Villa Park. They've lost twice there in the last 24 games. We're on the back foot because of the pressure on Poch. There's all this rubbish talk around players wanting to leave like Enzo and all that, even though we knew it was rubbish. But I think we have to be honest. We've said it before. You're going to get inconsistency with young players. That's going to happen with a young team. I think yesterday the average age was 22.8, yeah, on the average age of our starting 11. That is ridiculously young.
Yeah, very young.
And apparently, according to Enzo's agent, when he signed, he was told the project could take between 1 to 3 years. Apparently, that's what his agent said. So that's even more reason to say that talk was rubbish. Not only has the agent come out and rubbished it, but then if they've literally been told this project could take between 12 to 46 months, no, 36 months, yeah,
Yeah,
then why would he want to leave? You know that going into the
it's
situation.
not happening. It's just bullshit.
No, it is.
Um,
It is. They've
it
rubbished it.
is.
His
Yeah,
agents rubbished it. He rubbished it with a celebration yesterday. I mean, I was on a
absolutely.
call with you when that went in, and I didn't think it went in. I thought it hit the side netting and like went out of play. And then I just see him whip his shirt off, and I couldn't just stop laughing because I thought, do you know what? He deserves that. He's earned that after all the abuse he's
Yeah.
got. He deserves it. And you've got some pundits saying stuff like, I thought it's a bit over the top and all that. Let the guy have his moment. He's been getting abuse from his own fans, from rival fans. He's getting criticised for every little thing, yeah? Let him have his moment. Because
I
of
agree.
all the rubbish that's getting spoken about him, yeah?
Mhm.
Put some respect on him. He's not been played where he should be played in the role he should be played in, yeah? And last night, when he was where he should be, yeah, he shone for us. He did what he does best.
Absolutely. Enzo Fernandez is the guy on the board that we are talking about today. But look who we have in the building. We have GM in the building, but I come to GM in a second. 1207 have dropped lots of comments, and let me read a few of these comments in here. 1207 said that commentator was mocking Bella Silva by saying that she wanted
She wanted
she
to
wanted a
change. Her
change.
husband's
So
been on the bench.
yeah. She said. He said. There is some change. Not funny, mate. Absolutely.
It kind of
There
is.
was.
Come
You
on, let's
kind
be
of.
honest. It is kind of funny.
Yeah. I mean, there was a change though. For the first time, even on the bench was looking strong. Absolutely. The bench was looking very, very strong. Big up to you, KFC in the building, guys. Yes, KFC in the building. Big up, my brother KFC. In Kunku, Ryan Sterling, Alfie Gilchrist, Thiago Silva, Modric, Chukwemeka. Oof, what a bench is what 1207 is saying. See what happens when Enzo and Caicedo play together. Just magical. Magical is what our brother is saying here. I want to see the same lineup against Crystal Palace. If he wants to change, we might see in Kuku in to replace Nicholas Jackson or Madueke. No more changes than that. We want to
If he
see
was going to make
consistent
a change, I want it to
performances.
be Madueke out. As good as Madueke was, I think
Yeah,
it would be him that probably goes out.
yeah,
Because I
right.
don't see how you like both him and Jackson were quality last night, yeah? And
Yeah,
that's fair to say they were quality. And if you don't think they were, then I don't know what you're watching. But I think
okay.
realistically, if one of them gets dropped, it'll probably be Madueke because you can also play Jackson as a striker as well. So it wouldn't make sense.
Fans were just crazy today. Up the chills, man. Really, very, very happy today. Big up to Maya. Maya returning back to the channel again. Big up to you. I saw Maya earlier on Chelsea Perspective, my brother's YouTube channel. I was there for pretty much about an hour and a half before I had to take care of some things. Yeah, I saw Maya in there. Big up to you, Maya. Says big up in the panel. Big up to you too. Let me give a few chance to my brother GM. First time joining us the show in joining the show today. GM, welcome back to Football Minutes Live, brought to you by Blueclouds Media. What do you have for us today on the show?
Hey, big up everyone. Big up Stephen. Big up Nizayon. Hope you're doing well after the win. A long-awaited win for Chelsea.
Absolutely, a long
Uh,
waiting win for Chelsea. What a
well,
win and what the goals
I'm
been
just gonna
scored. But yes, go ahead. Go ahead and tell us what your thoughts are and how can Chelsea progress from
yeah, I'm just
yesterday's
gonna say
victory.
that yeah,
I think there's a little delay.
yeah. I'm just gonna say that even though everyone was expecting Villa to win, Chelsea this season has been pretty much doing most of the hard work. I mean, if you know that coming from a team who just lost, 5-4-4-2 against the Wolves in the Premier League, and giving the morale is down, the team is down,
I think against Sheffield
is
United.
working hard, just to get up and coming win against a
No, it was
team
Wolves on the
who has
weekend.
recently
Yeah.
won 5-0 against Sheffield United. Yep. Yeah, 5-0 at Sheffield United at home. And Last night was something else. Last night it was just like everything was up against for Chelsea. Like it was the Chelsea show. It was the Chelsea game. I mean, it started from as soon as the ball was kicked, we knew who was going to be winning. It was going to be Chelsea. The spirit of the team was high. The morale was high. In the last previous game, I've noticed that Chelsea were playing a bit slow, but in this game,
Yeah.
they were hyperactive. All the players were active. You just got to give credit to all the defense. I mean, Chelsea defense has been one of the greatest targeted this season. But you got to give it to Axel Disasi, man. He just
Yeah.
took control of the Ollie Watkins situation. So, well, miracle happen. Like if you don't expect something, this is football. This is what we live for.
You're spot on, Gulam Mustafa. Absolutely, I'd give so much credit to Asel Disasi. I know the fan base sometimes we do flip flop, but I haven't been in that position where people trying to compare Alfred Gilchrist to Disasi. A lot of people, fan base, were saying Gilchrist is better than Disasi, which I see that to be a little bit funny because Gilchrist is very young. He hasn't got that experience that Disasi has got. Disasi has been playing for the French national team. What are you talking about? There is time for Gilchrist. There will be time, but he is learning according to time. He will get better. But there's that comparison that the fan base are making is not fair. It's not fair. Disasi, guys, did you see that sliding tackle in the 18?
The one in the penalty area.
Oh my
my
goodness.
days.
Oh my
Bro,
goodness.
I was,
Ooh.
for lack of a better word, yeah. When I saw him slide in, I was kind of bricking it because I thought he's got to go down. He's actually got to go down and get a penalty. But
Did you see?
no, fair play.
It's
By
like
the way,
this-
you know Gilchrist, yeah?
Yeah.
Apparently, in the 9 appearances he's had, he has not missed a tackle yet.
Okay.
Apparently. I saw that earlier. I need to clarify it, but apparently he's not missed a tackle in his 9 appearances.
But still, Steven, I know what you're saying.
No. I'm not saying it about him versus Disasi. I'm just saying, like, that is impressive. Especially, like, for any player, but even more so because of his age. Like, to not miss a tackle in 9 appearances when he started a couple of them as well.
See, those statistics are very, very good. But right now, if you give that many chance to Gilchrist, out, consistency is not going to be there. That will be the biggest problem with young players. They don't have that momentum for consistency.
Do you know what I think?
They breaks down in about 4 or 5 games and they start breaking down. It's the same thing we've seen with our team. Too young, haven't played together, adapting to new culture, adapting to the English game. Yeah, the coaching and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of things going on when these guys get on the pitch. So I know we have to give them the benefit of the doubt. And I know that Mauricio Pochettino hasn't helped himself either. But Steven, that statement coming from Mauricio, we'll come back to the game. 1207 said, I want to see this to happen on regular basis, which we have lacked. Which we've lacked. I am not sure which Chelsea we might see against Crystal Palace. We'll see.
I think we'll be all right against Palace because we've got an 8-day break before Palace. Then we play on the Saturday, I think, against Man City. And then what we didn't have, so when we played in the Carabao Cup final last time we were in it, we had about 3 days rest between our last league game, 3-4 days between our last league game and the Carabao Cup final. Yeah.
Okay.
This time we play Man City on the Saturday, and the final against Liverpool is the following Sunday. So we got an 8-day break. So we've got a whole week to set a game plan to correct the mistakes that were made in the game at Anfield. Plus, Gusto would be fit to start as he is now. Nkunku would be fit to start. Like, I think this is going to be good. I think we can do it because we'll have more of our players back. We'll be a stronger setup than what we've had.
Perfect.
By the way, best believe if Poch reverts to what he has done and doesn't do what he done last night in the coming games, I'm definitely going to be loud about calling for him to get sacked immediately. You've done it. You've done what you needed to do last night. you found out how effective that is when you play players in the right position, the right players in the right roles. Yeah. You've seen what that does. You've seen what we do without Silva and without Sterling. Yeah. You cannot revert to what you've been doing, because then it's a backward step. You've got to keep going with this now. Minor changes. Nkunku maybe comes in, or maybe you keep him on the bench for the next game. But after that, honestly, last night, I can't say anything negative about anyone that started, and I'm so happy. I know there was some people that in my server and not in my server, in another Discord server I'm in, and so like they were saying things like, "Yeah, but we were good for about 70 minutes." No team's good for 90.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You drop
No
off a little bit
team
because those legs will get tired.
Never good for 90 minutes. It is not sustainable. The issue is that some people can't understand that. We were good for 70 minutes, 75 minutes, maybe 80 at a push.
Yeah.
We brought Sterling and Silva on, the game slowed down, and they thought we can get at them. And then they started getting chances. That's the issue there. Yeah. Shout out to Poch. I know I've sort of moved to the fence to sort of wanting him out now because the last few results we've looked poor. Yeah. And I don't think he's the right guy at the moment. But if we keep performing like this, then he's proven he deserves a job. But I saw a quote from Frank Leboeuf, yeah? He said, if the players really wanted the manager out, they don't play like that. The players do not play like that if they wanted him out.
That's what I said from the beginning.
That's the thing that needs to be pointed out the most. You don't play like that wanting a manager out. That is a team that is behind their manager every step of the way, that will fight for him. And yes, they're young and they'll have games where they're sloppy and we get punished for it, as we have done all season. We know that. We've said that multiple times, and I've already said it in the stream before this second. But last night showed what we can do when he sets us up right and we're at our best.
Thank you very much.
And that's the other thing. You've got to look at it. We can do that, or we can be poor because there's inconsistencies with a young team. I think even Poch said it post-game yesterday. He said, it's a young team. You're going to have inconsistencies. These things happen. But that game last night, the way they played in the atmosphere at Villa Park, yeah, you think, I don't know how clear it came through for you in America, yeah? Like on whatever you were watching it on, yeah? But literally, probably 30 seconds to a minute before we scored, all you could hear was Roman Abramovich chants. Jackson's going down the line, gives it to Madueke, lays it off, Gallagher goal. That literally within a space of about a minute, it went from Roman Abramovich chants to we're 1-0 up.
It will take a while. I feel very bad that Todd Bowley's music is not out. Todd Bowley and Clear Lake music is not out, but I know that after they win the first trophy, the music, the chants will start coming. So yes, Maya is dropping a lot of comments in there. And I want to give some more chance to Gilam Mustafa, also big man in the building. I want to see consistency in the team. Yes, we had a good team. We had a good game, but it all comes back to getting results and being consistent. Big up to Mustafa. That's from Maya to you. I talked about the breed, the sassy, the mistake he makes. The bread. Okay, the bread. I thought you said breed. The bread. All right. So imagine our backline without a Thiago next season. Not even one experienced centre back.
You can buy that, and also we looked at our best defensively yesterday with two mobile centre backs. I think that's what the issue's been. Yeah, I know there's a couple more comments. I'll be quick with it, right?
Okay.
But I think part of the issue is that Badiashil's coming off of injury. We know how good he can be. We saw it last season, and we've seen it at times this season.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
Ooh.
We know what he can do. The Sassy, yeah, he's been shaky and everything. That could be adaptation and all that as well. Yeah. Another reason why that partnership's so good yesterday, they were together at Monaco and Dasasi was Badiashil's captain. They know each other. They've played together so many times. That connection's there. They know what they're going to do. And that with time is going to come with every player that consistently starts in that team. They'll know what to expect from each other. That's what happened with City. They barely make any transfers, and the players know he's got to make this run. He's got to go here. I'm going to play this at this moment, and it's going to go to him. It's a natural
Brilliant.
thing.
I know it comes with time. As long as they stay in their play for a long time, it will get better. Did anyone else see Poch twerking the formation 4-4-2? Yes, I saw that. I saw Palmer and Gallagher as
When we were
double
defensive at
strikers.
times, it was a
Then
4-4-2 press.
yeah, let's see how the month goes. The main objective is to win Carabao Cup at this moment in time. That's where we are. That's the closest we can be so far. So if we have anything to win, it will be the Carabao Cup. And I want Poch to win it because that gave him so much opportunity to still be at Chelsea if they have to assess what he did this season. So we'll look into that one. Let me go to Ghulam Mustafa. Maybe Ghulam has a lot more you want to add to the victory yesterday before we go to the Mauricio Pochettino's with actually statement directing to Chelsea fans to know that the team they have now, Chelsea, is not the same Chelsea 20 years ago. I don't like that statement, but let's go to Ghulam. Ghulam, back to you again.
Yeah, I was going to come into that. So I think when I heard that statement, that's something I'm gonna say. Like, I know that Chelsea fans are very emotional about this, but you gotta give it to the man. He's not wrong if you think about it realistically. He's not
Is this
saying
about the
that we are
20
not.
years thing?
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead.
He's not saying that like we are not going to win it. He's saying that we don't have that kind of like a team at the moment where you have like 5 leaders in the team. We have a very young team, and the average team age is 22.8. So he's saying that even if we were to compete for like the top position in the Premier League, so we kind of need these kind of players. Like we for the current situation for the Chelsea don't have anything like to take in the players. You can like back in 2004, Chelsea can make the transfer. Chelsea can acquire Didier Drogba on the basis of Mourinho telling Roman that I need this player. I need this player for the striker. For Poch, I think the pretty much is he needs to work with these players. He need to make sure that these players come to the consistent terms. That's what he was saying. That for consistency to happen, uh, there need to be a lot of progress need to be, and the fact that the Chelsea fans have that we don't like this mentality. We always want to win. That will come. That progress will come, but the progress take time. It's just that Chelsea is currently fallen back to the basis of the seed. When you plant a seed, you have to wait for it to grow. So that's what it's more about. It was nothing about that we are not going to win it. Poch was really happy about it. If you notice in the last game, Chelsea approach was more direct and simple instead of being doing the tiki taka that they were doing in the last few games, doing more passes. If you look at the passing scoring, you can look up the stat. Chelsea did very least passes in this game, and the main objective was the scoring goal, and that's the way to go for any away game. Like for, and the away game against the Villa, where it is the second, I think so, if I'm not wrong, it's the second place where
home team or something, isn't it?
yeah, after Liverpool. So winning against Villa, which is contending for the top 4 position at the moment in the Premier League, and Villa's form, it should be like a head scratcher. I don't understand what Villa did in the last match, because they were like they had no clue. They weren't expecting anything. I don't think they have prepared for Chelsea to be this much good based on their performances, and I think Emery tactics will be questioned, like what he was doing and what the player was doing. I mean, the Villa got many legs. They got Ollie Watkins and many big signings, and they got many fresh legs. But we didn't saw the spark, like anything or stuff like that.
Brilliant. Brilliant from Ghulam Mustafa, injecting some more light into trying to explain what Mauricio Pochettino is trying to say, but it depends on how you look at, you listen, and how you're trying to explain, understand Mauricio Pochettino's, message to Chelsea fans. Sometimes I feel like he's trying to take the DNA, and you did explain that. I do understand you, but you cannot take that winning mentality away from Chelsea football fans. You cannot take
I'm
that.
with Gullum here, by the way. I don't think that's what he's doing. I think he's just saying, like, he said the other day, and he said it a couple weeks ago, yeah? We're building from effectively zero. That's what's happening, right?
Okay.
So I'm with Gullum on this, and I've seen other people say it as well, right? I think there's certain people in the fan base who got to take it the wrong way. I'm not saying you're taking it the wrong way. I just know there's other people who would take it and they'll twist it into a negative. That's not what you're doing. I get that, right? But just bear with me. So we don't have the level of experience, yeah? With all due respect to Poch, he isn't a Jose Mourinho tactical-wise, yeah?
Mhm.
And actually, that's not even disrespect. Jose is one of the greatest, yeah? You don't have the experience. You don't have the leaders, yeah? And like we keep saying, a lot of these players are young. You still had some of those experienced heads in that dressing room. Although it was a
Right.
young squad under Jose, you still had some experience there, yeah? You still had people that can grab a game. We don't really have that at the moment. So I don't think it's him saying, all this stuff like, we can't expect it because it isn't the same Chelsea 20 years ago in a disrespectful way. He's just saying, it's new, we're trying something different, and it's going to take time because these players are young. They need to get their experience. They need to learn how to play with each other because we've made a lot of changes in terms of transfers the last window and even the windows before that. So, like, in words of Poch, we are building from zero. That will essentially be what he means in terms of that. Of it's not the same as 20 odd years ago, where you had those people in the changing room who can say, look, we're not performing to these standards. These are the standards we should expect to be playing at. We don't have that at the moment.
Well, spot on, Stephen. Thank you very much. I'm not trying to twist the whole thing to make it negative. Just like
I know
just
you're
said.
not,
I
but
know. Yeah.
like I said, like there are certain accounts on certain social medias that do that, and I wanted to clarify that I know that's not what you're doing, but I had seen it.
You know what's interesting about that is I saw this interview of Poch after the game with Rory Keane. He told him to directly in
Oh,
the face.
sometimes they need people like you or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So he said that to him that it's very easy to blame a person about whatever I say on the media because media can twist the things. But it's just like if anything goes wrong, the first target is the coach, which is the easier target. And he said himself that even if the things go wrong, I will know what where I have to go. Simple, because he had these noises, like he said, that he was listening to people making Poch out over the social media. So he knew that if something comes from the owner, he has to go. He has to go. Then simple.
Absolutely. Maya said that Poch, man, I don't know. He's not wrong, but I'm sitting at a certain point. You make a promise to the media or the fan base. You have to back it up. Making empty promises, especially to Chelsea fans, it's a no. Absolutely, that's from Maya here. Big up to you, Maya. KLC said, big up, coming from Gulam also. The lineup, the Villa lineup is also in the screen. Yesterday,
Yeah, this is what I
guys,
wanted to see.
Steven, in a second. Yesterday, guys, if you were on the floor, if you were in the show yesterday, you could realize that I did 3 different formation. The one with the back 4 and the one with the back 3, and also I did a Villa and Chelsea combined 11. And when I did the Chelsea combined 11, to be honest with you, Chelsea had only 2 players, I think 2 or 3 players in the starting lineup, to be honest with you. But if you have to reverse everything and redo a combined 11, I don't think we're going to have any Aston Villa players in our starting, in this combined 11. You're not going to see no one in there. No one, not even the goalkeeper. because yesterday Martinez beat Petrovic to that spotting position, the starting position in the combined 11. Longley, I think Longley wasn't there. It was Thiago Silva beat Longley to it, but you could argue that looking at the position of Aston Villa, you expect Longley to be in there ahead of Thiago Silva. But I put experience and over just this season, so that's how Thiago Silva got in the lineup. But if you have to be honest with you, Thiago Silva wouldn't have been in that lineup either. So it would have been just one Chelsea player, which was going to be Cole Palmer. But look at it now. If you're going to do a combine now, you're not going to have Villa players in there. But Stephen, you were on about something on this lineup yesterday.
So what you'll notice is they're wide players. They've got John McGinn and they've got Leon Bailly, right?
Yeah.
Leon Bailly is a wide player, but John McGinn's not. So by at times going to a 4-4-2 type when we were pressing, and we also at times packed the midfield. We were essentially saying to him, "Come on, have a go at us. Come down the wings. You haven't got a winger down one side, so we know the likelihood is you're going one way because you go down that side, you've got a winger. Go down that side, you don't. So we're forcing them to play to our advantage because by packing the midfield, you have to go out wide. If you go out wide to their left, they got McGinn there. McGinn isn't a winger, so that plays to our advantage. Go out right, bit more of an issue. You got Leon Bailly, but then we had Jackson tracking back. So then that turns back in our favour because you got your winger tracking back, which Raheem Sterling doesn't do. Yeah, that's one of the things that I was saying last night as well. I basically said the same stuff that Liam Twomey that writes for Athletic did. You had two mobile centre-backs. And I think that's part of the issue with Silva is that when we've played Disasi or we've played Badiashile, they have to try and cover for Silva because he doesn't have the pace. And that then puts them in a bad situation. So having two mobile centre-backs with being able to fill two natural fullbacks, helped us massively.
Don't you think that Ben Chilwell is also having the same issue as Silva because he can't do much of the running as well? Because I saw in the game that Badiashile tried to do him the long pass on the wing, but he wasn't able to cope up with it, and it's because of its the injury he's been having.
I don't think he's slow. I can't remember what one you're on about. I know there was one that was massively overhit, which even Usain Bolt ain't getting on the end of. I remember
because I know Poch has this discussion in the pre-match that he was like second guessing that if you're going to play Ben Chilwell in the starting 11 for this match.
I think having that sort of comes into where you have Jackson and Madueke both tracking back. Gusto's solid defensively, yeah. I think Kukre is poor defensively. I think Chilwell's competent, yeah. But no matter who we play at left back, I think they need support. And then we had Jackson on the left that was tracking back, so you had the extra number to give them that defensive help. So I think there it helps because I do think he sometimes struggles to get back after he's been attacking. But going forward, I think he's a big strength for us. I think that's one thing we can't sort of argue against. But I remember one ball, like I said, being massively overhit. Even Usain Bolt ain't getting on the end of. I can't remember the specific one that you're talking about there.
I'm not so sure if that was it was meant for. I think it was meant for Ben Chilwell. I think it was coming from either Badiashile or someone like that.
Probably one of the centre backs because we like our centre backs to sometimes try a switch ball.
I saw that pass. I was like, man, no one is gonna get onto that ball. That's way, way far away from this player. I think it was about maybe 40 yards away from him. 40 yards away.
But there was the one where. Hang on, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah.
All right, Stephen G. Stephen G's got a hot puff. We'll talk to Stephen a bit later, guys. The link is right there. KLC in the building. Oh my goodness! Where did I go to lay yesterday? KLC, let me give some chance to my big brother KLC. Maya also is dropping some more comments. Maya said the Gallagher press changed the game too. He forced them to go wide and wide and wow. Okay. Our fullbacks were playing like Real Madrid was scouting them. All right, Theo Hernandez, left back. Guys, I promise you guys, he will. He's the answer to our left back problems coming from Maya. Thank you very much
Yeah,
for dropping the
left
comment
back
in there.
problem is a very big problem. Like I told
Yeah,
you, like City has this mentality. Like I'm gonna say this, when the players are at their peak level of success,
yeah,
City are very good in the transfer market. They are going to sell those players if the player has any kind of like, for instance, for in case of like Gundogan, he has the desire to play for Barcelona. So City was like, okay, we'll get you the offer. And as soon as City got the offer, they quick sold him. Simple as that. Even though Gundogan was the captain of the City, he was at his peak form. He sold it. They were almost
yeah.
about to send Silva as well, but because of the Barcelona's financial constraint, they couldn't.
Even Kyle Walker was. I think Kyle Walker's situation has to do with his family's and this the relationship problem. He wants to get away
Yeah,
from England to stay away from his girlfriend. Let me welcome out KLC. KLC is in the building today. KLC big win for Chelsea yesterday. What's your thoughts on those games and how did you see it?
Yeah, good game, man. Good game.
Take us through the few moments of the game where you were really happy that this is your Chelsea you haven't witnessed in quite a long time. Take us through
Yeah,
some of the moments.
I like how Poch put the midfielders together closer with Enzo and Caicedo. It was much better. You can see that they understand each other more when they're beside each other, and they just took over the game. Took over the game. I think the fullbacks are way better today. Offensively solid, defensively solid. I like that. Wingers, I didn't know Jackson could play so well on the wing. He's doing well. Madueke, he had a good game for once, and everything was just going so well today, yesterday. And it reminded me of the Tuchel Chelsea where we just controlled the game.
And do you think that has to do with the manager tactics, or do you think the players want to make a statement and they were playing above their limitation?
I think, I think, I think both the players who I thought was wanted to make a statement was mainly Enzo and Caicedo because of the hate they've been getting. They played like they really wanted to show the world that who they are. You see how Enzo celebrated. He wanted to show the world that he's one of the best in the world. He made a statement. Poch, we have to give him credit. He changed the system much better today. This is what we've been asking him to do. Bench the likes of Sterling, bench the likes of Silva, so we can have Badiashile and Disasi. They have a better understanding because at Monaco, so they have a better understanding. So when you play the players who have a better understanding beside each other, like with Enzo and Caicedo, you see how close together. They know how to play with each other, and they love playing with each other. It's the same thing with Badiashile and Disasi. They love playing with each other. You understand?
Absolutely. I mean, what you said is really spot on. The Enzo Fernandez Caicedo, pivot role or this pairing has been a big problem for Chelsea, and you can now say that some of the fans are really spot on. It wasn't going well. They were not playing. Some of them are not playing with. Sometimes it depends who comes in and who goes out. Enzo Fernandez, to be honest with you, is being a bit lazy in the beginning of the season. He doesn't listen. He doesn't stay in his position. He doesn't defend very well. He doesn't give much when he goes up from. But yesterday, this bulldozer was really spot on. I don't know what he had eaten yesterday, and I don't know what was going on, but he was really spot on. And I want him to have that consistency. And he made that
Yeah,
statement. He made
yeah.
a
Can I say
statement.
something?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, KFC. Go ahead.
Yeah, you have to understand when you say he's not defending so well. That was down to the manager playing him up front. That's not his game. He's more deeper beside with Caicedo. He plays much better. You saw last season on the Potter, he played deep and he was way better. He ain't no number 10, man. He ain't no number 10, man. When he plays a little bit deeper beside a good midfielder like Caicedo, he cooks. That's what he did the World Cup when he had good midfielders around him that he can trust with Rodri, De Paul, and McAllister. Once you have good midfielders beside him, he can do very well.
I do agree with you. I do. Gulam, anything you want to add to what our brother just said?
Yeah, I was thinking that within this formation, I see that Cole Palmer positions is not justified because in the match I saw him a little bit off today. Not just that he wasn't making effort, he was doing 100%. He was still good, very good. But
Mhm.
it's the position that he is not used to because in the previous matches we saw that Cole Palmer was playing a little bit where the Gallagher was playing and he was scoring goals. And in today's match, Gallagher was the one who was able to score. Even though
Uh,
Palmer got the chances, but
would you say, I know Cole Palmer doesn't really like to play as in a striking role. He doesn't
yeah,
like it. Yeah, anytime they put him there, he makes so many mistakes, and you can tell it's not part of his game. And I do understand. I do agree with you 100%. He likes to be in the wing. He wants to be as a right winger to control the game from that instant, and also be in that Gallagher position. And I know, it's true. You're really spot on. He doesn't affect the game that much when he's in there. But remember, when Jackson moves into that place, he keeps switching around with Jackson and Gallagher. He was that effective. But a lot of the chances that, a lot of the game, majority of the game, he wasn't really spot on. And I do agree with you 100%. So what can we do? Next game, what can you do? Jackson, I think it's better playing Jackson as a winger because we all know he's a winger. He started playing as a striker when I think a player got injured with Villarreal, and that's where they put Jackson in the attacking role. It was just last year that Nicholas Jackson became a striker. So we all know that in the left row, that look at his performance yesterday. Was terrific, was brilliant. Madwiki also, we can't bench him. He got to start another game. Gallagher, he's definitely going to start. So where do you put Palmer in against Crystal Palace? Where do you put Palmer?
honestly, given the situation, I don't know if what's the situation with the Gallagher, because in the summer I think there has been news that if Chelsea is gonna get a chance, so they're gonna sell him. So if it's the end of the season, I don't think we need to place him anywhere. If the team is winning,
Mhm.
because the end goal is for the team to win, not for the individual players to win it for them. So if the team is winning, I don't care if Palmer plays at the striking position or stuff like that.
I was
So
going to
even though
say it. I was
so
going to
even
say maybe
so
it gives
even though
balance to the
If
team.
we bench Palmer and let's just say we play someone else as a striker, like we got Nkuku, so I don't mind because Palmer has played a lot of games for us, and the guy deserves a rest.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Gulam Mustafa and KLC in the building. Contributing to the big game yesterday, the FA Cup tie. Chelsea have moved on, and they will be playing Leeds United, another team that Chelsea don't like. They don't like each other. Leeds United doesn't like Chelsea, and Chelsea doesn't like them either. And if you're looking at one of the football clubs in history that have won the Champions League, yes, Leeds United have won it, but they've gone down the pecking order for so many years. Back in the Premier League, second season in the Premier League. Last season, we know they struggled. They were under what's his name again? This Argentine, and now it is with American. It was with America. Now Jesse Marsh also took over for a while. I think now they have Nuno Espirito Santos, who is also trying to steady the sheep, and he will come good. He will come good. Yes, Mauricio Pochettino's brother in the building. Uh, I think no Mauricio Pochettino, just Mourinho's brother is in the building, guys. My bad, my bad, my bad. And then Makim is
If
also joining.
if
Was
Poch wins, DJ is gonna be Poch's brother for sure.
Yeah. DJ Sav in the building. Makim is getting in. Makim, it takes about a minute
Big
or
up
two
DJ.
before he
Big
can
up.
join the stream. Yes, we have a brother. We want to see what DJ have for us today. What a win, what a win. But before I come to DJ and Makim and Gulo Mustafa and KLC, wow, we have a full house today. Maya said that KLC, I know you're cooking some steak over there. Yes, my Jamaican guys, if you don't know KLC, he's repping the Caribbean over here. He's Jamaica all the way from
Yeah,
Jamaica.
it's not really steak. It's jerk chicken. You understand?
Okay, okay. Cooking the steak. Okay. I know what the steak he's talking about. All right, guys. I want to see. I want to go to be with Real Madrid. I don't fancy Enzo and Casado.
No, I think he means I want to be real with you all. I don't fancy Enzo and Casado, to be honest.
To be real, he doesn't fancy those two. But let's see. Time will tell, and time will tell if they don't produce that consistency. We'll see. All right. So, okay, I miss Sterling when he leaves. Oh, I think it's being funny here. Maya's being funny here. He is. You see, spot on about Enzo. Enzo needs an experienced CM around him, and he wants the ball every single game with Casado alongside him. So the Palmer is playing false nine because our coach rate him at 9, and we don't have a 9. You see how our coach sees his ball. Absolutely. Palmer is not a 9, and I do agree with you. He's not. Palmer naturally position is 10. It's a 10. He said it plays in the 10 role and as a right winger. That's what Mauricio Pochettino promised him, and that's his position. Palmer naturally position is 10, but our coach rates Gallagher there in that position. Poch in the panel, please.
But
All
you
right,
know
no
what?
more
It's
waffles.
I think it's an opportunity for Palmer to grow himself as a player. Like I know Bernardo Silva used to do the false nine for City, and he from there he just grew as a player. Now he plays at the wing. But for Palmer, if he want to grow, he can explore that domain as well. I don't mind if Chelsea are keep winning and Palmer is not performing, but for this season, I just want Chelsea to win. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much, Gulam Mustafa. Yes, man like Gulam Mustafa. Let me give a chance to Jose Mourinho's brother in the building, DJ Sav. Guys, DJ Sav in the building. DJ
mate.
Sav, what a win and what a performance from the guys yesterday. Let me get DJ Sav in the building.
Thanks for that, Nee. First of all, big up to every single one of you in here, and big up to the comments. You know, guys, what to do. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. You know what this guy always does every day, what he comes and does for you people. So come and smash it and just get with the community as always. Anyway, going on to the game. I think we all were worried about the game yesterday, weren't we, Nee? When we were talking about the lineup. And I think we were thinking, oh, God, no Thiago Silva in the team. We might end up struggling. But I have to say, hats off to Poch yesterday. He got his team selection spot on yesterday. And what I have to say to Myra, big up to you in the comments. I saw him on Kachilla stream earlier on today as well, and I briefly went on there earlier on. Big up to Kachilla, by the way,
Where
as
is
well.
that coming from?
I don't know. who's doing that. It's not me.
Oh, it's
Is
me.
it-
I
it's
think
a
I did not mute it.
Is it you,
Sorry.
bro? Oh, it's all
Yeah, I
right.
did not mute it. Sorry.
It's okay, brother. No worries. So, what I was going to say, and I did say, you play the players in their right position. This is what's going to happen. You play Enzo Fernandez. You play Caicedo in the positions they were playing yesterday, and the guys are going to ball out. It's as simple as that. And from start to finish, that midfield dominated Aston Villa. I mean, dominated that midfield yesterday. And Enzo, oh, what a game! I think it's the best game I think I've seen Chelsea play, the whole team, I should say, this whole season. I can actually say I've sat up and actually enjoyed the game that we played, apart from the first game against Liverpool, where we actually done something in that, and obviously the games against Tottenham and whatever. But this game yesterday, I think, was going to a team like Aston Villa, who everyone doesn't realise have probably have got the second or third best home record in the whole world, in entire of Europe. And to go to their ground and do what we did to them yesterday is unbelievable. Is it second? Is it second?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, for us to go down there, and everyone gave us not a prayer yesterday, including some of us fans. I'm not going to say we were not innocent in all that. I, for one, was saying the same thing. I was already concerned about, especially the way we were cooked by Liverpool and then by Wolves. But what I will say is, yesterday I could not single out a single bad performance from any of those players. They put their heart and soul on for the club yesterday. They wore the sleeve. Enzo Fernandez celebration more or less summed it all up for everybody to see that he's proper Chelsea. He loves the club. He's going nowhere, and as simple as that. And his goal just summed it all up. What a free kick that was! Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. And people saying people saying, oh, he hasn't got that in his locker. He has got that in his locker because he's done a few bangers for Benfica Let me tell you that. He scored some good free kicks for Benfica. And yesterday's goal was just pitiable of what of how the whole performance was. I could, as I said, and I couldn't
DJ,
be proud of the players.
I don't have the exact yards, but I know it's behind the 18. Can we say it's about 20 yards away, or maybe 19 yards away? No, I would say 20
like
yards
that,
away.
Something like that. But did you see the way he hits it, Nee? It was almost like how would I say, like a Ronaldo-esque style goal. The way he hit it is the way he hit it. Yeah. And the way it went, and you're talking about one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and also in the Premiership in Martinez, okay, who was beaten off his fellow countrymen, but he probably didn't think he was going to get that kind of free kick come against him. But what a goal it was! And look, listen, mate, I can't complain. Obviously, the only disappointment thing would be obviously Aston Villa pulled the goal back, but again, I can't fault them for that. Poor Petrovic was more or less, he couldn't see what was going on. He was blocked. Right. That ball went in. He was trying to keep his clean sheet. I'm not going to knock him for that. I'm not going to knock the club, knock the team for that, conceding that goal. But hey, it's a win at the end of the day. And listen, people come on to me and say, "Oh, you're Pochettino now." No, I'm not Pochettino yet. I've still got my doubts. Listen, he's put on a great team against Aston Villa. If he can go and do this against Crystal Palace, and then he goes on and on and on, what I want him to go and do, Nee, is go and put this team out like he did. We perform like that, and then he goes and makes changes. Make changes only if you've got injuries, okay? Only if you've got injuries, if you have to make them changes. But if we don't have those injuries, then start that same team, okay, and see what they can go and do. And play Enzo and Caicedo where they were playing yesterday. And they'll do exactly what they done yesterday. So I have no complaints about yesterday's game, guys.
Hey, DJ, you forgot.
Brilliant, DJ.
Enzo plays with Messi. I saw Messi in that essence, not Ronaldo.
Yeah. No, bro. I know what you're saying, but it just reminded me of Ronaldo, because Ronaldo used to score goals like that as well, bro. If you see his free kicks, he more or less does something similar to that with his. I mean, it's Messi as well. I'm not going to say both of them, bro, but it just reminded me of that because of the way he did it and the way it's the way he curved it. It's just, I was like, wow. I was like, whoa, what a free kick that was. But yeah, of course, yeah. You can't obviously Messi is his team. He's his international teammate. But yeah, I also will call that between Messi and Ronaldo-esque, if you want to say it that way. Then.
Thank you very much, DJ Sav. Yes, man like DJ Sav in the building, and man like Makeem also in the building. Maya says, Man United fans comparing Enzo Fernandez to Kobe Mainoo, whatever his name is. That's a disgrace. You can't do that, man. You're comparing Kobe Mainoo to a World Cup winner. What a disgrace, man. You can't do that comparison. But let's man like Makeem in the building.
Want to hear what man like Makeem has to say? I'm interested to hear this.
All the praises, Makeem. What you got to say?
That's a Stone Cold entrance. You know that. You know them ones there.
Makeem doesn't like Enzo Fernandez. No, he likes Enzo Fernandez, but Enzo is not putting the shift. He will criticize him professionally. Yes, in a professional way. Makeem.
I'm joking.
And sorry guys, I have to rain on this parade, man. You guys are having too much fun. I don't like it. Yeah, and I need to shake you guys back, okay?
I mean, we're just smelling the roses for a little bit. I know the roses is gonna go bad soon, but we just smell.
We're enjoying it, Makeem. We're enjoying it, brother. We're enjoying a great victory yesterday, brother. Come on,
bro. PTSD.
No, I have to destroy it. I have to.
Bro, PTSD has grown a lot in the fan base, in the Chelsea fan base. You've not seen happiness for a long time. That brilliant performance yesterday is bringing some new fresh air blowing through. Just like Bob Marley was saying, it's a natural mystic blowing through the air.
If you listen carefully enough, man.
If you listen carefully enough. Yeah, so let's just enjoy that kind of a celebration.
I'm sorry I don't have my DJ stuff. Yeah, I actually make you play that. I prepped that tune, bruv, yeah, and you could just do it, bruv. Do you get me?
I was wondering if you're gonna do it, DJ.
I just love that Bob Marley's Natural Mystic song. So yeah, Bob Marley, man, I love that, man. So yeah, KFC, can you sing that song for us? Natural Mystic.
No, I'm not a good singer, man.
What a man. Oh, are you a what do you call it? A Vice Cartel guy?
Yeah, I'm a dancer, man.
Oh, dancehall, man, come on, this dancehall thing. I'm tired of this dancehall. I like reggae, the old school.
Yes, shillings. Yes, shillings. Shillings upon shillings upon shillings.
Yeah. All right, Makeem, let's go to the beautiful game yesterday. It was Villa Park was all over. It was all Chelsea. The left back, the Southie was flying everywhere. He never gave a chance for Oli Watkins. He was spot on. Malu Gusto, what a player.
Yeah.
What a player. No one thought it was going to be as good as he has been this season. It looks like this is the guy that we got to go in with if Rhys James is not cooking it.
Yeah.
The whole team was
Yeah,
spot
Malo
on.
Gusto.
Yeah.
Yeah, Malo Gusto looks like he looks like he's the prototype of a right back, because even Kyle Walker and he's like a defensive, more aggressive version of than Trent. I don't know if people are realizing this.
And very skillful.
And this
too,
guy's
very
both
skillful.
footed as well, you know. He's very, very dangerous. Cheeky boy. He's both footed. He can cut in on his left.
He scores.
It was a good performance yesterday. Oh, sorry, I think I'm late. I'm hearing you late.
Probably there's a second in the voice. It's okay. All right. So Makeem will jump back again later on. DJ. I don't know. Mauricio Pochettino have made a statement. I don't know what your reaction on that statement is. I know the media and the fan base can twist that statement and make it sound very, very awful. But DJ, what's your take on that?
I'm not going to lie, brother. What statement is it? It's just one he's just done today, or is it one he did after in his post match?
In his post match, he said Chelsea fans.
Oh yeah. Oh, are you talking about the one when he goes, "This is not the team off what it
20
was
years
before.
ago.
This is a new 20 years ago."
Yeah.
Look, that is more or less. This is. I'm not going to lie to you. That's more or less covering up, because what he's basically trying to say is that like this team is never. It's not good. It's not obviously portraying to what the other team was back in the days.
Okay, KLC. Thank you very much, KLC. I'll see you later.
However, bro. What I'll say to it is this team can be. I've said to you this already, Nia, and people may laugh at me. I've gone into other things and saying this, but this team is good enough. I've said this before. Where we are in the position, where we are in the league at the moment, I'm not lying to you. This team is good enough to be in a higher position. We're good enough to be at least sixth, maybe even fourth position in the league. But we've just for whatever reason or other. No, I'm not going to. Honestly, with good coaching, but this is what I keep trying to say to you. Okay. All right, and this is not me just being hyping over yesterday's result. I'm just saying it in a while I've been saying. I thought at the start of the season, I wasn't expecting us. When I gave my prediction of what Chelsea could do at the start of the season, I knew we were never going to win the league. I knew that straight away. However, I thought this team was well equipped and good enough to finish in the top 4, top 5 places at least. Not where we are now. Yeah, because I thought after last season, okay, which was the worst of our seasons that we all know under Graham Potter, where we had finished. And I thought this season under this guy, who's obviously supposed to be a better manager, he's done it all with Spurs in terms of getting them to a Champions League final, plays excellent football, had his time at PSG, coming back to the Premiership for unfinished business, as he was saying previously, unfinished business in the Premiership. But he had no unfinished business in the first place to cover, because he won nothing apart from winning a Champions League. Sorry, apart from getting Tottenham to a Champions League final. That's it. But I thought with his coaching experience, I thought, looking at our team, the way we are, you got Enzo Fernandez, who's his fellow countryman to him. He'll get the best out of him. He's got Caicedo coming in there. Everyone you ask, and even rival fans are saying to us as well, where we are in the league, and these are the ones that even hate our guts. Even they're saying you shouldn't be where you are in the league. We should be higher up where we as well. But unfortunately, it's bad coaching decisions. I've said this already. We've not bought the right players that need to be bought. When we bought Jackson, we were told that we were going to buy another experienced striker. That never happened. There was talk that the club wanted Vlahovic, but Poch didn't want Vlahovic, or vice versa. I don't know what it was. All right, had Vlahovic come in, maybe it'd be a different story this season, and we will not be talking like this. However, we didn't get that, so we went to go with what we went with. Yeah.
So Sam, would you carry on with this midfield going forward for the whole 90 like we did last night? Would you carry on the same
Bro,
setup?
I tell you what you saw last night, Mickey, man, you got to say one thing, bro. What you saw last night was why Enzo and Caicedo, they were close together last night in that midfield. Nothing got past them. All right. Okay, they
Yeah,
dominated
they will
that
listen to
midfield.
us. They might be listening to us.
Yeah. Okay, bro. Yeah. And that's exactly what we were saying, because what I've said as well, Makeem, if you've watched Enzo, you obviously you've been watching, bro. You've been watching the games. You're like me. I go and watch them play live here, but I come home and then I study the game like you do. I watch it once or twice to see where things are going wrong. Yeah. And what I've seen is he always plays Enzo far away from Caicedo. Those two are not meant to be part, but they're supposed to be covering each other in that midfield. He put them together last night. He let Gallagher do whatever he needed to do, and Gallagher had an excellent game yesterday. What a goal he scored as well, by the way. Okay, big up to Gallagher and all the criticism that he's been getting from the Chelsea fan base. Okay,
Let's go
but
for
he done
Chelsea.
well last night, yeah. And yes, they showed yesterday, if you play how we want to be played, this is what we can do for you, Gaffer. This is what we can deliver week in, week out. But players in the right position. Now, if he can do this now going forward, I'm not saying I want him to be the guy. All I'm basically saying is take it to the end of the season if need be, get us where we need to go, and then you change the manager if you need to do in the summer and bring someone else in. Okay, it's done there. We got into final. We're going to get into Europe, say, if we can win the Carling Cup or the League Cup or even the FA Cup. But don't take him to be the manager going forward for that. You bring someone else in that can come and do the job. And there's this hype of Sanchez, I do believe, from Girona that's been linked with Chelsea heavily.
Yeah.
Maybe look at someone like him.
But what I'm saying, yeah,
All right, Makeem, go ahead.
that the first, we had a fantastic first half, beautiful, but the concentration level in the midfield does not last 90 minutes. We have to be honest about this, guys. This is the same thing we did against Arsenal when we took the 2 goals. The concentration levels go out the window on the second half. We need intensity throughout. They tried very hard, but the rotation needed to happen in that midfield, yeah, for us to feel comfortable. We've never felt comfortable at any minute of the game. We felt vulnerable. We felt like something could have happened, even if we was 3-0 up. When you have a base in your midfield, yeah, you're comfortable. You don't have to worry about things like that.
Okay.
So next time, yeah, what I suggest, yeah, is that Poch at least rotates someone in the midfield, yeah, so that you can have a more stamping authority in the midfield. Because the second half, yeah, was kind of shambolic. They had a saying, they was attacking us. It didn't need to happen.
Do you think that the changes that he made, bringing in Sterling, bringing in Sterling, was the one that slowed the pace of the game down? And certain changes that was being made.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even that, Nee. It wasn't even that. It
Or you
was
think the
bound to
team is
happen
not a
because of
90
how we
minutes team? It's not
started.
a 90 minutes team.
That team was not a 90 minutes team. It's not. That midfield, especially the midfield, is not a 90-minute midfield. It was intense. Do you know how hard Enzo, yeah, this is the most physical we've seen Enzo, and it took a lot out of him. He's not a night in the Premier League. We require that for you at every game. And the real Chelsea football fans, they expect a performance like that, yeah, a whole 90 minutes for the next 5 to 6, 7 games for them to consider being content with this kind of performance. One match is not good enough for Poch to be saying, "Oh, 20 years ago we are different.
Yeah.
This is not the same Chelsea." Rare. You're not Mourinho yet. This is one match. This is 6 months. We still have a lot of shaping up to do. Chilwell didn't get challenged as much because the wingers were moving crazy. Do you see how deep? This is why I love Jackson. Jackson was dropping so deep and Madueke.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And they were aggressive because of the false 9 business. They had to act like strikers. They had to act like left and right forwards. They had like 2 jobs to do. This is what you need from everybody. Everybody needs to bring that out. It shouldn't be one half because we cannot do this against Liverpool. I'm sorry. We have to be on board, guys. We cannot do this against Liverpool, the cities, Even for us to get to 5, 6, or 7 up there, we cannot do that for just one half. It has to be consistent. You have to stop the play. We was letting them play the whole second half. If they were creative enough, yeah, they was. To be very honest here, they could have scored way more than one goal. Disassi had a fantastic game. I don't think we should ever question Disassi anymore after this game. He brought stability in the back here that we didn't know we needed.
And what do you make of Badishir also's performance yesterday, Makeem?
Badiashile is a very good technical defender. Yeah, his mind is very intelligent. You need players like that. But defensively, yeah, in the Premier League standards, I think we should bring back Levi Colwill. We need the aggression. He'll be able to stand. He plays more like Disassi. They got more in common. Badiashile's more relaxed, reserved.
I've lost my
Yeah,
camera.
Badiashile's more reserved.
Okay.
Makimi, you know Badishili and Desassi were the centre backs for Monaco.
Yeah. I'm fully aware of that.
What you said is what it's about the. I thought they were excellent as well yesterday, and if they're going to go for this 3 at the back, would you go with Disassi, Corwill, and Badishili? If he decides to do a 3 at the back,
If I'm doing a 3 at the back, personally, I'd have Disassi. I'd have Badiashile in the middle because he's technically sound.
Yeah,
he can pass the ball like a midfielder, and he's intelligent.
Yeah.
All right,
and we need the aggression from Levi Colwill. He can clean up. He can do the same thing Disassi does.
Okay. All right, thank you guys for the contribution, Gula Mustafa, and KLC guys. If you guys want to jump in, just check the timing as soon as someone drops, or maybe he's done with his submission. You can just.
I do have a question though. I have a question.
Okay, I'll come back to you in a second. Then Gulam, you have a question. Thank you very much, Makeem. The midfield, bro. We need experience in the midfield. He agrees a lot with what Makeem is saying. Thank you very much, Maya, for your comment. Poch, at least he rotates a DM area. And then the next season, we buy a proper experienced DM. Maybe that one can come in and replace Conor Gallagher. Maybe. I don't know who else will come in tomorrow. Next season. But yeah, Gula Mustafa, back to you. You said you have a question for the panel.
Yeah, I have a question for the panel. So imagine if you are a Villa fan. I'm not saying you're a Chelsea fan. Imagine for a second you're a Villa fan. And you got this game, Chelsea versus Villa, house is full, Villa Park. FA Cup final, 4th round. And if you saw, and let's say the game have happened, same score happened, you lost 3-1 to Villa, right? So what would be your reaction as a Villa fan? What Unai Emery has done with this team? I'm keep this in mind. Villa is the team which is currently 5th in the Premier League and is competing for the top position.
To me, as a Villa fan, I wouldn't take it too. I wouldn't be too upset because I know Villa. To be honest with you, Villa are overachieving. Villa don't have too much. They don't have
way
a
above
squad
their
depth.
height.
Yeah, they're kicking way above their height. If you look at certain teams, Chelsea. I wouldn't say Chelsea is Chelsea's underperforming. Chelsea's supposed to be in the same position where Villa are. And maybe Villa is supposed to be a little bit below maybe Tottenham Hotspurs, because Tottenham Hotspurs, if you look at the squad that they have and they are progressive so far, they've done much better from last season, and they're continuing their performance from last season to this season. But Aston Villa, to be honest with you, the fans shouldn't be that angry, and they know that Chelsea and the amount of money that Chelsea have spent on these players, they deserve more than Villa deserve. So from what I'm hearing in the radio and even reading, I don't think Villa fans are that upset with being eliminated from the FA Cup, because they know where they are. They have a spot to be they have a place to be able to play in the European competitions next season, and they are overachieving. To be honest with you, that's what I'll say. Makim or DJ
And
Sav.
what? Sorry. If I was a Villa fan, they're punching above their weight. You know, you have to be acceptive and appreciative of what Unai Emery has done with the resources he's had compared to what Chelsea has. We're juggernauts, like we're heavyweights. We're not supposed to be here, and we showed that yesterday. That there's levels, and you're gonna need to cross that.
Great. DJ.
Yeah, I mean, if I was I'll be honest, if I was a Villa fan, I mean, after yesterday's performance, I would actually be a bit annoyed because it more or less tells you is your manager taking the FA Cup seriously? Yeah, they can say, oh, we've got bigger fish to fry in Europe. Nothing's guaranteed in Europe. Let's be real here. Maybe they're one of the favourites that can go and possibly lift up that European trophy, but anyone on their day in any cup competition can beat anybody. And if Emery's actually saving himself and his team just for a European competition, as a Villa fan, I would be annoyed because I'm thinking, okay, you know, you want to win all the cups, you're in a very good position, you're playing probably some of the best football that I've probably seen in Aston Villa play in a long time. Yeah, they might be pushing above their weight, but they are still playing some great football. And if I was a Villa fan, I'd be saying to myself, you know, why are we not taking these cup competitions seriously? You know, because regardless,
DJ,
yeah.
do you think Villa has enough squad depth to compete in all the all competition in
Or
Europe?
resources.
Yeah, resources.
No, listen, I probably would say they probably were in a better position than they were last year in terms of their squad. Yeah, so if he's bought a little bit more just because of these European competitions and also to get where he wants to get in the Premiership, I for one would still be looking. As I keep saying, anything can happen. You know, Premiership. The Premiership is so mad, as you guys know, and the bottom team can end up beating a big team. That's how it goes because the Premiership is such a difficult league. And you know, if you guys are going to go, if they're going to just, as I said, just think, oh yeah, we're going to end up finishing in that top 4 position no matter what. Okay, and we're going to go win a European trophy, then I'll be saying to myself, you know, yeah, it's good to have those kind of, those kind of expectations, but it could also be expectations that could fall down on your face as well. Because say you stop dropping down in the league, and then all of a sudden you go out of Europe, what are you guys going to say? You're going to say, oh, well, what are they going to do? Come back at Emery and say, oh, he didn't take the cup competition seriously. The fans will just do what they always do. They'll just turn and switch and say, oh, well, we could have done this, we could have done that. But hey, it's one of those things. It's a strange. It's the one job. Yeah. Yeah, go back in. Go on.
So, how do you feel about the subs?
Who, the Chelsea subs?
I was going to come to that because.
Are you talking about the Chelsea subs, bro?
Because Emery,
Yeah, go on, bro. Go on. You answer. Who's that? Gullum. Was it Gullum was on?
Yeah.
Answer it, bro.
Yeah,
go on, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say that if Uni Emery was trying to save the squad, he didn't make the sub till the 76th minute. So that's what interests me. Like, if he had the intention to win, why didn't he did the sub in the first half when Chelsea were like 2-0 up?
Because Diaby really changed the game. He was posting so much threat in the game before they had another goal. It was all Diaby guy, causing so much minutes in the Chelsea game. In the game yesterday. More big up to you, Maya. Maya said Villa achievement this season is Champions League qualification. I know they are in the right spot. They can get Champions League qualification, and then also even if they can't get it by the end of the season, they can definitely get Europa League. So yeah, they'll get money. For those who are watching, please like and share, and also subscribe to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. Thank you very much.
After this game, I'm gonna, if I'm Poch, I'm gonna think that okay, if I were to do these tactical changes, I'm gonna, like, as a Chelsea fan, will be looking at Angie Post to go lose Tottenham. Because they just have but according to them, they don't have like a very good squad, but they are doing really well in the Premier League. So Chelsea has a really good squad. After this game, Chelsea has a really good squad. They can compete with the highest level teams. So if I'm Poch, I'm gonna think about that aspect as well. That what I'm doing with my tactics.
Beautiful. Let's introduce our brother here, Hams Master, another big Chelsea fan. I'm sure he's very, very happy he watched the game. What's your thoughts on the game yesterday, Hams?
Thank you for having me, Nizar, first off.
It's a pleasure.
Uh, yeah. My thoughts was I watching the right team? That's the first thing. Because that was absolutely amazing. I think that thing is, I don't know what happened the last two results between Wolves and Liverpool, but some odd reason the players woke up in the cup game. Maybe there's something to play for. I have no idea. Um, like everybody worked as a cohesive team. In a cohesive team. Noni, Jackson tracking back. Both of them worked well together. Enzo Fernandez helping out Casado. So everything was ticking the box very well. Um, you know, overall, I'm very happy with the performance. Enzo Fernandez. When he done his celebration for the third goal, he's telling everyone that he's not leaving. He's here to stay. So overall, I'm very happy with the performance, and against the Villa side, he's usually good at home. Who's who's been good this season, and we've been not good this season, and it's very surprising that the boys pull off a good performance like that.
Also, are you okay with the pairing of Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo? How did you see that pairing yesterday with Gallagher up front joining the attack and doing his own thing there?
I'm still not really a fan of them three as a pair. Um, just because it worked yesterday, it doesn't mean it's not going to work it's going to work every time. Because we know how
Every
Gallagher
game is
plays.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, every game is different. So that's the thing. Because I don't know who knows if Chelsea is going to be formed like this next game against Palace or Manchester City or so on. Every game is going to be different, and we're going to have to hope that the boys find the same blueprint as yesterday onto the next few games, hopefully. But I just think that it doesn't really, convince me yet. But I'm sure, like, if Enzo carries on, stays with Casado, then, you know, everything will be better than, what it was.
Okay, thank you very much, Hams Master. Yes, Hams is a Chelsea fan over here, and he's expressing his joy on yesterday's game. Big up to you, RS. RS is back in the building again. This real test will be against the low block teams, which are struggling against, the team are struggling against. This win ain't fooling me. Absolutely, that's why I am. Look, RS, I've told a lot of fans that look, we are happy at this moment, but then we're not going to get carried away because we know what Chelsea have been. Chelsea were so good against Manchester City at the bridge, and what happened after a couple of games, we cannot swing passes together. But yeah, the bigger test would be against the low blocks. Jackson, for now, I prefer him playing on the left hand side. Take him away from that, the striking role. Take him away, putting Kuku there. And if you have to put if you have to put Palmer on the right hand side, that will be good because Palmer is not effective as a striker, or maybe a false nine role. It's not really effective over there. Yeah, so put Palmer on the right hand side and put Madueke on the bench, but make sure you give him game time. And what is Chelsea doing with the the Ronaldo of Ukraine, Modric? What is Chelsea doing with him? He needs to get game time too. Let's go back to Makim or DJ Sav. I think we've lost DJ Sav. Maybe he's kind of busy. But we go back to either KFC. Let me go to KFC. I haven't heard from him in a while. KFC. What do we do with Modric right now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Say.
Yeah, I wouldn't play, man. He can sit on the bench, man. He's been playing very bad.
Modric?
Yeah,
No,
don't
but
play him.
keeping him on the bench all the time wouldn't help his confidence. will it help his confidence?
Nee. If you're not playing well, this is Chelsea. You need to have standards. If he's not playing well, he shouldn't start.
No, I'm not saying he should start. Do you think he still needs some game time here and there?
Yeah. If he comes on the bench and produces a good 15-minute cameo, then he can start the next game.
Match spot on. We go to Makeem. KFC said he, Modric really deserves to be on the bench, which I do agree with him. But then we need to get our money off this guy. He needs to start playing.
We can get our money out of this guy. We will get our money out of this guy. But the thing is, yeah, he can't work alongside a right winger. He needs to work alongside a right winger that's aggressive with an aggressive fullback. In the system, yeah, where Madueke and Malo Gusto on that side, yeah, they should never be split up. They should always work together because anybody can get the ball on the left side or the center. And on top of that, Madueke can shoot in between. There's so much options here with Malo Gusto, yeah, booming down the right hand side. So if that happens, yeah, and we can play behind the defenders as we're counter attacking. We can use Modric as a counter attacking player. He will be able to score goals. I personally think, yeah, if we put in Kunku on the left hand side or in the middle, take away Sterling, yeah, Modric will be able to run in behind. You could use him as a road runner or a tap-in merchant, like what Sterling was doing at Man City. We could use him how Sterling was used by Pep. We could do that
Makeem, you read my
because
mind.
Modric, yeah, he just needs orders. He's like a road runner. He's like a dog. He's the same as Gallagher. He needs orders.
Yeah.
And if you ain't got a manager here that's gonna give you exactly a job here, he's not gonna do nothing. They're gonna freeze. Sterling used to freeze. Remember at Liverpool?
Yeah.
He used to be like
Yeah.
Theo Walcott.
We're going to talk about the formation also. Gula Mustafa, I know you said someone read your mind. What do you want to say in regards to that Modric style of play, or maybe Sterling?
I mean, Makeem already said it, so there's nothing for me to say. Other than that, if for the current season, I don't see him in the playing 11 for the same formation if Poch follows. But for the next season, perhaps.
Okay. Thank you very much. Anyone else want to inject anything into the stream today? Hams, do you still got more to say?
Yeah, about
The
Modric.
formation also. If you guys can see here, Maya said I don't feel the 4-4-2, but it brings Enzo and Caicedo closer. Modric need time to prove himself. Go ahead, Misty Hams Master.
Yeah, about Modric. You know, the money we spent, he needs game time to repay the money. We paid for, and that's the only way. I was thinking we should loan him, but on the other hand, I don't know who would take him on loan. But he needs game time either way to get to get some profit back. But the thing is, like, it's difficult. It's difficult to get money back from him because Chelsea fans are not happy with him. He gets so much criticism. People love him.
Vinicius Junior is not going to leave Real Madrid for sure. I know it.
Yeah.
I don't see him starting.
No, he's not moving anywhere. Sorry, Hams, for interrupting you, but Vinicius Junior is not going to go anywhere. The reason why I'm saying that is Barcelona were in for Vinicius Junior, and they chose to go to Real Madrid. So he's not a player that's going to move away from Real Madrid. He loves Spain. He has adapted. The language is a bit easy for him to speak.
How old is Modric?
Modric
How old
probably
is he? Not like 25.
Modric is it 25?
22.
22 years old, like 21, 22. That's what I was going to say.
22.
Yeah, they're all very young. Makeem. I think the one of the oldest players that we have in the squad is
Modric is 23 years old.
Yeah, one of the oldest players we have in the squad is Thiago Silva, Raheem Sterling, and also the left back. Ben Chilwell. These are the oldest players we have in the squad. Besides that, they're all young. All right.
And in yesterday's game, the average age was 22.8 for the squad.
22.8.
Wow.
It's a very, very young squad. It's what Chelsea is parading.
And Jackson scored with his head, you know. I don't want to hear nobody complain about
Never seen
Jackson.
him-
He's our
I
most
never seen
complete attacker out there.
I've never seen him score with his head before. That's the first for me.
Yeah.
He didn't have to do much. You see, the whole thing is he was there at the right time. He did not have to do much. And that's what we want Jackson. Be there at the right time. Because he takes too much touches. He always wants to get himself in the build-up play. And sometimes that slows him down. And his timing in terms of when the ball is being played to him, either he's too fast or either he's behind the player, he's either in his offside position. That thing has to be worked on. And I know you can't do that during game time. You have to practice more on that during, training, during training grounds. That's when you have to practice more about your position.
You can't, no, you can't say that about Jackson. That's not fair, man. Because this guy, he has a habit of creating for himself. He's an over hard worker. We overuse him. And from when he played yesterday, he had the luxury of having the Malo Gusto and the Madueke running at the defenders inside. He was having fun. Like Nicholas Jackson was cruising. When you got assists like that, you're coming through, and you got Cole Palmer that can look out. Like all you have to do is have an end product. You don't even have to dribble past that many players. He even had times, he had so much time to even do stepovers. I didn't even know he was built like that.
Who, Jackson?
Yeah, to the point where when he passed to Madueke gave Gallagher an assist instantly.
Wait, Jackson has a lot of flair.
And people want to say they want to take off Madueke for no reason, but then him and Jackson, when they click, and Gallagher scores.
Right.
Did you saw in the match how Madueke cut past two defenders of Aston Villa?
That was
on the right hand side, and he still got the ball.
Oh my god,
that was filthy.
See,
and you want to put Sterling back on?
The only thing
left that's why I suspect Poch.
The only thing left with Madueke is the end product, the finishing. He's still there. The guy has blazing attacking and pace, and he's also good. He's also have that flair, that long legs, bro. Him and Cole Palmer, those long legs, you cannot bring those long legs down. Once they dummy you, Cole Palmer, my goodness, this guy did that thing like 3-4 times in the around the right hand side by the 18. He just like. He dummies the player like he's about to cross, and then he pulled the ball back, and the player goes the other way. He does that like 2-3 times with those long legs, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Madueke had the same long legs.
And you see, remember I told you last time, Nee, that Madueke has experience in the box. Remember I told you this before.
Yeah,
he has. You see that pass he did to Gallagher? He wasn't looking. That was instinct. He knows what he's doing in the box. This is why, when he attacks, players are ready to swarm him.
Yeah, that's how he was able to pass the ball from Jackson to Gallagher with the first goal. He was quick on it.
Yeah. All right, brilliant stream, guys. It's been a brilliant stream. DJ Sub said, I'm sorry for cutting off my battery on my mobile. I just charging my phone. We'll try and jump on if you're still streaming. And my battery fully charged. Absolutely. That's spot on, DJ. I know you don't just leave like that. You always alert me. So once you're off, I know something's happened. Big up to you, DJ, from Maya. Guys, it's been a wonderful stream. We still have just 7 minutes to be done with it.
I'm going to say something.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. The platform is made for you guys, remember. So go ahead.
In the match, I saw that everybody was all hand how Chelsea won. Players were happy and everything. But I don't see Poch happy. Because that's something I am really happy about. Because if he's happy, it means something is very going wrong, because I saw the worry on his face, because the upcoming games are really, really tough, because he's not going to be carried away with the victory.
Agree.
Yeah.
He was still
Are you
serious about.
are you saying that he believes that this is just a reactional game that Chelsea trying to make a statement, but he knows that the
I mean,
inconsistency have been a problem?
realistically speaking, if you're coming from a game where you're consistently losing, your spirit are down. This was more like a spiritual game, like a belief, like we can do this, that kind of stuff. For Poch, I think the team was winning it for the Poch.
For Mauricio
Everybody
Pochettino.
was in for the Poch, for the fans, and even
Yeah,
for the great
yeah.
for the ground staff, for the coaching staff. They were all frustrated for the games they had in the past, for the past 5 games. They were winning it for
They're
themselves and
all
for the
aware he's in
fans.
trouble.
Yep. So it was just like if Poch was happy, it was just like Klopp making a statement in the back season that Liverpool won against Manchester City, and they thought that, oh, the season is going to be going great, we are going to win it. And look what happened. There wasn't any flair after the match. Liverpool went down, down, down. I don't want Chelsea to be in that kind of situation. Oh, they won this FA Cup game. Oh, Crystal Palace, we're going to win, win, win. But what if we lose? That's the question. That's the real ask.
I think he really understands where his position or where he is, so he's not going to over celebrate. Just like Makim just said, Chelsea fans have to just relax. Cole Palmer is more fluid than Nuni Madueke. He knows his instincts coming from Mr. Maya. Maya, big up to you. I hope everyone is doing well and the family is doing great. Dig yourself. I mean,
Yeah,
not
but
dig yourself.
he's got natural
Makim.
chemistry, though.
Yeah.
He's got natural chemistry with Madueke, though. He's got the most natural chemistry with Madueke out of all of them players. You remember, because Madueke helps him go on the inside, yeah, and even score. Madueke
So
can be used as a distraction for Palmer.
my
They know each
question,
other's game.
right? My question to all of you: what do we do? What should Chelsea do with the return of Cole Palmer, who we all want him to play in his natural position? Disasi, playing in his role, which we know that's not his best role. But Disasi used to be a striker when he was growing up, and then transformed into a defender. What should Chelsea do? Everyone said we want to see players playing a rightful position. Where should Chelsea play Levi Colwell, guys? Where should Chelsea play Levi Colwell?
Left end.
Where should Chelsea play Levi Colwell in its natural position? But we have other players also right now. Thiago Silva is still with the football club. Would you play more of Levi Colwell and drop Thiago Silva, or how should the team go with Thiago Silva and Levi Colwell, guys? Anyone has any answer to it? You can just drop it on.
I mean, I've already talked about the Thiago Silva situation, and I'm just going to say one thing. The reaction from the Bella Silva, that people make assumptions, okay, Thiago Silva is aiming for the Poch out stuff. Because during the match, during the substitution, I saw Poch claiming a hand over the Silva, telling him what to do and how to do it. That kind of relationship doesn't happen if a player is angry with the coach. And coming from the wife, I think it's just a worry that, I mean, you are a superstar player, right? You have played for Brazil and one of the biggest clubs in the world, and then coming from and you're almost at the end of your retirement. Your age is almost maybe you play this season, maybe you don't play the next season. You don't know until, like Poch, we don't know. It's up to him and the club how they wants to deal with it. But for the betterment of the team, if Silva doesn't find his way in the team, that's fair, because he has played most of the past for the Chelsea team. He has been the club cult for many seasons. That's
Right.
fine. If age gets to him, that doesn't worry anybody else, because for
But
individuals.
this is not the way to go out, though, man. Gulam, this is not the way to go out, because if you look at it, yeah, he starts to lose respect amongst in the dressing room because of that.
Yeah, I understand that's a very
The younger
difficult
players don't
situation
look
to
at
be
him
in.
the same.
Yeah, I understand. I think that's a very difficult place to be in, to be very honest. But you got to understand the situation of the team as well, how the team is currently at the position, and what kind of situation do we need to require from Silva. Like, if Silva is fit, if he's able to make up for the games, why not? You can always do the sub for him. That's not an issue.
All right, guys. If you're watching us live on Blue Clouds, Football Menace Live, brought to you by Blue Clouds Media. We're streaming live on 3 platforms at the same time: YouTube, X, and Facebook. So wherever you're watching the show from, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to our YouTube channels, and follow our other platforms that we're streaming to if you're watching us. And also, do not forget to share our videos for us. Maya said, Poch is not happy at the moment because he knows that we're not in the top. We are in a tough month, Man City, and you have 3.5 days to prepare for a cup final. So much pressure on you. Prepare. So much pressure on you. Maya also said, Bella Silva, Bella Silva. You know, we said this. Makim and I have said this. In every successful man, there is a woman behind them, either behind or in front, wherever they are. They will push things. And I said Thiago Silva's wife, Bella Silva, has been a very, very supporting wife to Thiago Silva wherever you go. She has apologized, but I don't think that has any effect on Thiago Silva and Thiago Silva relationship and Mauricio Pochettino's relationship. It shouldn't be a problem, because if this become a problem, then I don't think where the season is going to end Chelsea will be a good season. I don't think so, because this guy has been very, very good
Hey,
in the left, in the center back role
hey,
for Chelsea.
are you being serious?
Maki,
When you got hothead, our centre backs are hotheads. You know that. Them young guys, yeah. You got this sassy Levi Colwill.
yeah.
They got bad behaviors. They're not gonna respect Silva after this. They're not
I
gonna
mean,
take orders from him anymore.
but Makim, Silva did not say it. It's the wife. It's the wife that says. So if they take this
Yes,
on
but
Silva, I feel that they're really, really, very, very heartless, because
it makes
Silva
him look
is not
weak
involved.
because he's still cool with Poch. It makes him look weak as a captain.
I do understand that. You have to understand that, but you can't take this on Silva unless you're not really thinking. You're not thinking. How will I say it, above the box? You just want to attack this guy. His wife that made that statement.
No, no,
It's
no,
not
no.
him.
I don't want to attack this guy. It's just that we
No,
have to
not you,
realize,
not
yeah,
you.
that we
I'm
have
not
a
saying
team
you.
full of 22-year-old players. They are very young. They're not going to see it that way, Lee.
But is Bella Silva even wrong when she said a change has to be made? If we stay for too long, it's gonna get worse. Was she right or not?
She's not wrong.
Yeah,
She's not wrong.
yeah.
What she did the right thing, yeah. But it was still unprofessional, and it still takes a hit on his character as a leader. Because those guys, yeah, they're very, our defenders are dominant. Don't get it twisted. Livakova's got a dominant attitude. Disasi, same. Malo Gusto's a beast. I watched him from when he was in Lyon, how he used to boss around these older players. Let's not forget, and we got Chilwell on the other side. He's picked ahead of him already. He might not be looked the same. Next minute, Enzo and Casado are not turning around to receive the ball from him because they don't respect him anymore. You're not this sassy. You're not like that. You're not quick like that. Oh, you still Poch's favorite. Oh, you don't have to work your way anymore. You're just going off old reputation. That's how these young guys, these 18, 22-year-old think. They're not wise yet.
But should we send Thiago Silva off from Chelsea in this way? Are we going to sideline Thiago Silva? Should Chelsea sideline Thiago Silva? Hams, should Chelsea sideline Thiago Silva?
Yeah, I think it's time.
Yeah.
I love him, but I love what he done for us. I think it's best for him to go to Brazil and retire there.
Oh yeah, he'll be going to Brazil. This is last season. He'll be going back
Yeah,
to
it's best for
from
him.
I was
Yeah.
reading an article on where Thiago Silva will be landing after this season. He'll be going back to Fluminense. He'll be going back there. That's his boyhood football club. So GM, should Chelsea sideline Thiago Silva because of this her wife's behavior?
I'm gonna say one thing. All right, this is gonna sound really, really like doesn't make any sense. But the thing is, if something happens off the pitch, both husband and wife are always having a talk, you know.
Mhm.
And if something is posted by Bella Silva, there has to be a professional or someone who is controlling the media for a professional footballer. So it was a consensual decision. Even if Silva doesn't have to say it, his wife said it. So even if Silva doesn't mean to say it like that, but it was said it. It was a statement made. And the thing is, Silva, if he doesn't find his way, he has to Chelsea has to, you know, just make an end for him in a
And
better way.
do you think that's why he was dropped from last game, yesterday's game?
Well, there could be two sides of the coin. We never know. It's Poch and the Chelsea who would know. So people say that's a tactical move, maybe or maybe not. We will never know.
Thank you very much. Let's go back to Makim. Makim is right there. I think Makim have already given his opinion on this Silva's position. Okay. Thank you very much, Hams Master. Thank you very much for jumping on. It's always nice to know when people want to hop off in the same messages. Thank you very much, Hams. You know what? Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I'll see you some other time whenever you're free. You know the link will be there. The channel is created for all the fans and anyone that is there watching. It's your first time joining us on this platform. Please do us a favor by subscribing, also liking the video. I don't like saying this all the time, but sometimes you have to remind people because people enjoy the show. They come on, they stay on for a while, and then when they hop off, they forget to like the video because that's the only way you can help us here. We're not taking money from you to read your comments or maybe money for you to join our show in the studio. All we do is don't forget when you come on, drop a like or even subscribe. And when you subscribe, make sure you keep your bell notification icon active at all times, so whenever we upload a video or we go live, you wouldn't miss anything from this platform. If you really enjoy the discussion on the show, we have very, very intelligent guys that come on the show. Makim, Gulam Mustafa, KOC. These are all football fanatics, not just Chelsea fans, but football fanatic. And we have Myers also in there. He joins he joins the studio once in a while. We have very, very intelligent people in the comment section who controls things also, and we don't discriminate anything. We respect each and everyone's comments as they come in. So guys, please do us a favor, like the stream and subscribe for us if it's first time joining us on this channel. Thank you very much for doing that. Gula Mustafa said 13 likes. Big up chat. Big up Maya in the chat. KOC just laugh over here. Maya said it is time, Tiago. KOC said Maya, what's your Twitter? We can talk more, my G. All right. So, guys, if you're on Twitter, wherever you are, yes, you can drop your information there. We will follow you and get to know you much more. I was trying to send a message to Makim. Makim, you followed me on Instagram, right? You did, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna tap it in again. I'm gonna look
shoot
into
me
it
a
again.
message. I was trying to.
Is it?
Yeah, because we haven't had any conversation, I can't trace it. Because I'm following too many people and I've been going back and see if I can find the profile. I can't find it. So shoot me a message on Instagram. So then I can keep that. It will be in my inbox as we've been texting back and front. So next time I know how to reach you. All right. Thank you guys.
Okay.
That's just by the way. We're gonna continue. I think we should be done unless anyone else has anything you want to inject into the conversation. Any topics there you guys want to talk about? Maya said, "Big up Mustafa, proper chess. Absolutely, he is a real chess. Actually, Mustafa is he's a Man City fan. Yeah, he is a top Man City fan at Chelsea. He's more of a Man City than Chelsea. Yeah, Mustafa is more a Man City fan. He's just a football fan. He loves football. He loves football.
Nee has made sympathies for me to Chelsea, so I'm thinking about the decision though.
Yeah. I'm trying to remold him, transform him, and trying to inject him with the blue blood. So once that injection started,
yeah,
it gets.
Let me try. Let me try, Lee. Let me try bring him. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, yeah. Must. You're already a blue. You're halfway there already, mate. Just cross over that bridge.
Yeah, I know.
You are with a football club that fills the stadium, not a football club that has would I say 65 stadium filled up. This is a football club that fills the stadium up, and we have over 50 million fan base on social media platform. That's that football club called Manchester City. They barely even have 50 million on social media. They don't have it. They don't have the fan base. So you are at the right football club, and try.
Yeah,
It's just like
but
Man
a
he
City's
can't.
KCM.
AI.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he can't get over the Aguero thing.
Okay.
If Chelsea can do that, the same. I'm proper Chelsea fan for sure.
The Aguero team doesn't oversee Didier Drogba's goal in the 2002 Champions
Yeah,
League final.
but when Didier Drogba was there, I wasn't even born, so that's sad.
You were not born. What do you mean you're not born? 2012. You're not born.
No, I mean I wasn't born in football. I came
Okay.
in football later that time.
Okay. So you don't have that moment with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didier Drogba. I mean, the last minute header. It's it's way bigger than Aguero's Champions League winning title for Manchester City. So guys, like I said, the Gulam, Makim, and KFC, anything in social media news that you guys want to talk about? Anything there?
Have you guys seen the AFCON?
Yeah, we've seen AFCON. We've
Yeah.
seen AFCON. Okay, let me get
Crazy
this out
pen,
there.
crazy pen.
This has to do with the Premier League. The rules of the game will be changing next season. And what it is referees have not been doing their job very well in terms of how much time these goalkeepers waste time. I mean, how much time they waste on the pitch. They say they have 6 seconds, but then no one checked that 6 seconds. They sometimes keep the ball for.
Petrovic did get a yellow card for the game as well.
Yeah, they carry the ball. They waste so much time on the ball. So now the rules that will be set next season is if you are being caught wasting so much time on the ball, you will be given I think a card. There's going to be introduction of a blue card. There will be introduction of a blue card, and when that blue card is being introduced to the
Oh,
game,
come on, man.
yes, the card will be given to you. And if you do the same thing twice, is the second time it will result into a corner kick against you.
Corner kick.
A blue card sounds ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
That's just sick.
It will be a corner kick against you, the goalkeeper. If you do that, you repeat that 2 times. First time you're going to take a warning. The second time it will turn into a corner kick. So goalkeepers have to be very careful that they waste so much time, especially those goalkeepers that waste so much time. The idea of playing out from the back, which was not a thing in the past, now everyone wants to play from the back. When they catch the ball, they go down, they put the ball down and waste so much time. And they take about 10 minutes to kick the ball in, all that kind of thing. So if you waste so much time, first you take a warning, the second one will result into a corner kick. So that's the rules that will be implemented next season. Besides that, and also another card that will be introduced next season will be a blue card. So guys, watch out for all this next season. AFCON, yes, AFCON, Nigeria have seen through South Africa to the finals. I think they will be playing Ivory Coast, Ivory Coast, right? They'll be playing Ivory Coast.
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm thinking. I'm looking at it. Yeah, this is so dramatic. Yeah, I remember I was watching one game with Nigeria, and I think it's against Angola, where Victor Osimhen was injured for a little bit, and this guy thought he was subbed off. So Nigeria was just playing the game normally, yeah, as if nothing was happening, with 10 players. And then Osimhen comes back on, and then they create an opportunity. It's crazy. It's wild. I love it. I don't think we've had a World Cup here since the early 2000s that was this entertaining. This is up there on the entertainment level, but on the tactical level, maybe not as much, not as technical. But the wide pitches, the way they play and use it, it's been nothing but gold entertainment. So I don't know. I would like to see if the guys would have their best combined 11 from the Ivory Coast and Nigeria for the final.
Absolutely. I always say let's rate this. Look at all the competitions in the world and European competitions, right? The World Cup. Let's take the World Cup because the World Cup, involved the whole country. I mean, the whole countries. So let's take the continental competitions, the African Cup of Nations, the European competition, the South American competition. I always say African competition is the best, is the number one. From there, you go to the South American competition. Then maybe I'll take either the European one or the Asia one. I'll put that there if I'm rating it. I rate Africa even before. Forget about the football. I'm talking about real entertainment. And when they talk about the football, the style is there, the flair is there, the talent is there. African takes the box. When you're talking about top teams that can win it, so many of them, you're talking about Ivory Coast can win it, Football Nation, Ghana, Nigeria, Egypt, Tunisia, Algeria. Look at top teams that can always win. It's never predictable. But when you go to South America, you're talking about just when you go to South America, you're talking about just two, three teams that can win it. Brazil, Argentina, or maybe Uruguay. It's very predictable, but Africa is never predictable. When you go to Europe also it's not all the time predictable. But if one, what do you call it? One France pop up, you say, okay, this France can win this, or Germany. But talk about entertainment, the dances, the colors. Which is more beautiful? Look at South African World Cup
drama.
2010. The drama. So I always say African Cup of Nation with all these international competitions, continental competitions. I'm always putting African Cup of Nation there as number one. They don't give that kind of a publicity that it deserves because of the organization from Africa. But to me, with what the media are doing, I always put African competition there first before any other competition. European competition
who do you want
always
to win?
flat. Me, I want Nigeria to win it. Oh man, Nigeria.
That was quick, I thought you Ghanaian. What happened?
Oh, look, bro. Let me tell you history, guys. If you're listening, I am a Nigerian, Ghanaian born, but my roots are Nigerian. Where we migrated from Egypt back in ancient time. We migrated from Egypt. My culture, we migrated from Egypt. We landed in Nigeria, and we came from Nigeria with canoes to the source of Ghana. That's why we landed at the Gold Coast. So when you go through history, I have an origin with Nigeria. We were coming from a place called Ile-Ife in Nigeria, and that's how we landed in Ghana across the shores. So I'm a Nigerian. You have to remember, Nigeria and Ghana. Why do you think Nigeria and Ghana are always fighting? Not fighting brutal, but they're always fighting about culture, best rapping, the best food, and all that kind of stuff. So one way or the other, I'm a Nigerian and a Ghanaian at the same time. But I'm born Ghana. I'm born Ghanaian. You get what I'm saying? But our roots are coming from Nigeria.
I was seeing on the social media where they Nigeria won against South Africa. They say, "Oh, it's not Amapiano no more. It's our piano now." Yeah, and then in the meme, the guy is driving off here and he slaps a Ghanaian fan for no reason. No reason. It's like Ghana just catches a stray. I love that.
KLC said, "Nee, I'm not a mod anymore." No, you are. I haven't updated. I haven't changed anything. I don't know what, because I got demonetized. I don't know if that changed anything, but I know my Kimso is always a mod on the platform. I haven't really changed my chess perspective. Almost all my friends that I know them for a long time are always mods on the platform. But I'll check into that and see what's going on.
If Nigeria wins here, you're never gonna hit the end of it, Nee. You know that, innit?
I know, man.
Like Ghanaians are never gonna hit the end of it.
Yes, you won't hear the end of it. Big up to you, KLC. Maya says, KLC, I followed you from, okay. All right, farm. Okay. All right. Any other question get there? If there's a question, I'm gonna read it. If it's just back and front with you guys chatting, I'll just let that go.
Yeah, but if
KLC, I'll
Ivory
check
Coast
that for
win,
you.
you might as well give them. If Ivory Coast win, you might as well give them Africa at this point. From losing 4-0 to being in the final, that's too much,
John,
man. Too
I think
much.
you're Kim So who was asking. I'm not a mod anymore.
Yeah, it's
Not
Kim So.
KOC.
Yeah, Kim So is
Yeah.
asking, but I'll check that. I'll check that for you. Kim So said Ivory Coast will win AFCON. I don't see Nigeria have too much for Ivory Coast to bear. Nigeria have too much for Ivory Coast to bear. Maya said, Mustafa, you rate Palmer over KDB. You love Chelsea. All of. Yeah, he rate Palmer over KDB. Oh,
Oh,
come on, that's way far off. You cannot do that. KDB, man, you can't do that. That guy is
Nah,
terrific.
KDB is a legend though.
Yeah, he's
But
a legend.
he was once a Chelsea fan, so
Well,
he was a
well,
once Chelsea.
yeah, he has no patience. He has no patience to stay for his time, but he left to I think what's his name? Was that
Wolfsburg.
Not Wolfsburg? Was it Wolfsburg? The word
oh
Graham.
yeah, and that's for you Mourinho guys. You know the Mourinho comeback guys. That KDB. There's an example there. Why you shouldn't have Mourinho coming back.
Right. Gulam, let me ask you, how do you rate the continental competitions in Europe, Africa, South America, Asia, and is it Asia? Yeah. What's your rating? Which of these? How do you rate them? Which one comes first on your calendar? Which one comes first if you want to
Uh,
rate them?
right now, I think I was watching AFCON. I really liked it. I had never seen AFCON in my life. It was my first time watching AFCON, to be very honest. So, but in terms of rating, I think number one is Europe's. I think the Euro Cups, the
Why
League Cup.
why do you put Europe as number one? Can you explain?
Well, it's because of the media coverage, I guess, because watching AFCON matches is really, really hard to find. But recently they did updated the their streaming broadcast services to all over Asia and stuff like that. Like they hired new people, so that was really good. But I think for Euros, I think it's more like it's happened for a way longer. It's called. I don't know about AFCON, but it's just that you can see many big players from the Premier League as well. I think that's why.
I mean that the competition has been there. A lot of players from Africa, top players. Top players have
Yeah,
been playing in Europe.
I
Yeah.
saw that in AFCON. Yeah.
So okay, your rating is Europe come first, and then who comes second for you?
Well, then Copa America, the
Copa
South
America.
American League, and then I'm gonna say AFCON for sure.
So you rate European competition, Copa America, then AFCON.
Yeah.
Then what about the Asian one comes last for you?
Well, Asian ones, I don't really follow it, even though my country plays for it, but I don't really follow it because, again, the coverage is not very good in my country for them. They don't really cover. I have to find, and really can't find the matches.
And what about the game itself? How I don't know how to put it. The game itself, is it so physical or is it just raw talents wise? Top players. Do you guys have top players playing in Asian League? Because I know some Asian players are placed in the Premier League.
I think for in Asia, I think it's more India is a better team than my country. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie. They have like a very good player like Chetri. They have their own like Super League, Indian Super League.
Mhm.
So my country doesn't have that. To be very honest, they already have a team that barely makes it to, you know.
Yeah. All right. Maya said, ever since Nigeria won, my neighbor will not give me peace. Can't stop playing Nigerian music. I want to love you forever. Said, oh my God, you're still alive. But my brother, I had to hop off. Now back. Okay, I was still going. You're still going strong. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I
Who's
want
winning for the
to
third
love you.
position though in AFCON? South Africa or Congo?
I think it will be South Africa, and I think South Africa will take the third position. Yeah, Maldives boys will take this fourth
I
position.
mean, the match between Nigeria and South Africa was 1-1, so they only lost to pens. So that will
Oh,
be a really interesting match.
True.
all right, so Maya, I was told you join the Discord. Maya, join the Discord. You come and join our platform. You will love it. We will love it. We do a lot of voice call and stuff like that. DJ, let me ask DJ, where do you rate this European competition? And I've said I brought some kind of the way I rate this competition. I put Nigeria, African Cup of Nations first, not
Yeah.
because I'm an African and I've watched the African
Yeah.
Cup of Nations, but I did brought certain key criteria why I put African Cup of Nations first before the European competition. And how do you rate yours, and why do you rate it that way, DJ?
Sorry, Nee. Do you know? I wouldn't even think about that one. Do you know that? I think I like all the competitions. To be honest with you, I don't think I can really say I've got a favorite one. I like watching all football, whatever it might be. Whether it's obviously the Premiership, obviously the World Cup when it's on, the Euros, the AFCON, the Copa America when that's on. I can't really say I've got a favorite. I guess I like them all because you got all players. I guess the reason why you probably would
I'm gonna
choose.
catch him, Lee.
Do
Yeah,
what?
I guess the reason why.
I'm gonna catch him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sam, sorry, bro.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
bro.
was gonna.
Yeah, go
I
on.
was getting there.
How do you
Go
feel,
ahead.
yeah, about an All-Stars, yeah, continent, yeah, match going on? How do you feel about that? If there was an All-Stars Africa team, All-Stars Copa
Oh, mate.
America,
Yeah.
All-Stars Europe, how about that? I mean, they're putting plain sights, yeah.
Oh, mate. I think that'll be brilliant. As I said, that's what I'm trying to say to you. I like all different, mate. If you're gonna put it like that, then you
DJ
can
is
talk
very,
about.
very democratic. Be careful
You
to
can
ask
talk
DJ
about. You
question.
can
Yeah.
talk about.
He
Yeah,
is
bro, you know
very
what?
democratic. He'll
Bro,
never,
you can talk
he'll
about.
never go straight to the point. DJ, rate,
No,
rate,
it's not.
rate these competitions. DJ, rate this
I
competition.
rate them high.
Europe,
I rate them.
Africa, Asia, South America.
I
Rate
rate
them.
them. I rate them all highly. As I keep saying, I
No,
rate
no.
them all
Okay,
highly.
highly. Okay,
Yeah.
definitely highly. Do you rate
If
them
there was
all 100%?
All-Stars, yeah, how would you rate them?
Oh,
Come on, DJ.
probably would say.
DJ on the corner.
Europe first.
Yeah. No, God, you guys, man. Honestly, what you guys are doing to me. No. I rate. Listen, the reason why I guess I'm trying to make the cross to you guys, right? Yeah, is the reason why I don't have a favorite for each of them is because if you think about it, all the players from around the world play in our English league, and I'm not just talking about your British players, your European players. I'm talking about your best African players come over here. Your best South American players you've seen come over here. Yeah, that is why it's a very hard question to ask when you put that question at me. But like I said, I do love all the football. I can't say I can't get bored of any of the football. I just love it all. I just don't favour one over the other because they all have their advantage points, each of them. And I guess the reason that my advantage point I'd say to all of them is you've had all different players playing from all different continents from around the world coming and playing here in this country, playing in the UK or in England. And that is why it's probably boasted as the best league in the world for that reason, if you want to put it that way. Am I right? Is that a fair enough answer?
Diplomatic.
Very diplomatic. There you go.
Very.
I can't win. I can't win either way. Either way, I can't win.
Very, very diplomatic.
Hey, listen, guys.
I think my DJ is diplomatic because he wants to be DJ for all the leagues.
No, but listen, listen. You just took it out of my head. I'm a music DJ after all, bruv. I play all sorts of music. So do you get what I'm trying to say? So for me, yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I love all sorts. You can't so in that kind of like way. No, I mean, like,
AFCON, they will appreciate DJs in the AFCON, I don't know if you've been watching.
I have been, bro. I have been fun when I can watch it, bro. To be honest with you, because I've been working.
You seen the Angolans and the Cap Verdeans, yeah? How they've been turning up, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some good dancers up there as well, brother. If you get what I'm trying to say as well, in them ways as well, isn't there?
All right, I told you DJ is going to be a bit diplomatic. I told you guys.
I knew I was going to get that. I can't win either way. Either way, mate.
All right. DJ, look, this is how I
You put
rate.
me on
I'm
the
rating.
spot,
I
man.
put African Cup of Nation there because yes, the style of football is very very impressive. Flair, strong, very very direct, physical game. And reason why I put it there too is I put it the style of football is great, beautiful, top European players coming back from football clubs, top football
Yeah.
clubs, like everywhere, France, Germany, England. You're talking about Manchester United, Arsenal. Look, Ebwe, and on Didier Drogba, and all these players, Iwan Kano, Sebastian Babayaro, all these players coming from top English football,
Michael Essien.
Asian,
You want
coming
to
to
put
play for this competition,
yeah.
coming to play for this competition. Put the football aside. Look at the colors. How many
Man.
competitions have that many colors when you're watching? You
No.
always see red, gold, green, blue.
Yeah.
Colors everywhere. Beautiful. Now look at the dancing. Look at the culture of these marks. And then Nigeria will give you that white and green.
Look at
The
the
drum.
Angola walkout, yeah? The entrance.
Bruv.
The drums
Yes,
coming in,
look
the
at the drum.
Angolans. Look at them. Come on, bro.
Nigeria
No,
does
listen,
the same
Angolans
thing.
were the sickest
You
this
will
year.
never see this in any
This is why you
European
guys.
club.
This is why I keep saying to you guys. I get where you guys are going with this, right? But it's not me being diplomatic at all. I just as I said, I love all football from wherever around the world, wherever it is. I mean, I follow the AFCON. I follow all the football. Yeah, I can't.
DJ is trying to be the Jesus of
No,
football.
my missus will vouch for me as well. She gets bored of me because I watch every flipping football in this house. Poor wife doesn't even get a chance to watch her own programs here on TV because I've got football on 24/7 here. Yeah, so you can just imagine what that must be like in this household. Yeah, okay.
Let me add more. Let me
Sam,
add
I got
more.
something for you. I got something for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So what was your most entertaining AFCON?
Ever or just general or this competition
Take
or
it
now?
there, mate. Take it there.
I probably would say, God.
He's gonna say all of them.
Because if I can pick one, if I'm going to pick one, I'm going to get blasted for saying I picked the wrong one. So I'm just going to be in there and say, I like them all.
No, DJ, we will not say that. That's your favorite, and we have to understand that.
This is what I keep telling you guys. It's not me being. I keep saying it's not me being diplomatic. Regardless of the football is border, I love it. I love all football. That's my point. It's every part of it all, mate. All the competitions.
If I get into a court, I'm gonna bring DJ Sav with me.
For sure.
95% you will win that. You win your case. The judge will love you for that. Because the judge wouldn't know how to encounter. The judge would not ever know how to encounter DJ Sav. How do I encounter this guy? Like how he's always spot on. DJ would never tell you Chelsea win 3-0. Oh, I hope the best team win. Chelsea win. I hope my team wins.
Yeah.
So now DJ is not on the spot for you to encounter or maybe come and get back to DJ in a match review because DJ did not say anything wrong. He said,
do you know I've learned in life? Do you know I've learned in life, Nee? Do you know I've learned in life? There's two countries, or sorry, put it this way. There's three teams I would not bet against or ever put a bet down for. And do you know who they are? I'd never bet against. I won't bet against my own team.
Yeah.
All right, because I always put them to win, regardless of what our situation may be. I won't bet against Portugal because it's one of my heritage national team, and I won't bet against.
Portuguese.
Yeah, I'm Portuguese, bro. Yeah, half. Yeah, and I won't bet against England. But everyone else, I can say because I just know with the likes of, say, for example, Brazil and even, in fact, it would even be a tough one to call for a Brazil versus Argentina game now, because I wouldn't know who to say because both national teams are excellent teams. You wouldn't know who to choose, who to pick. They all got individual players, bro.
Nah, man.
All right. All right, lots of comments in there. I'll come back to you guys in a second. KOC sent
Nini, sorry, one question. What about you? What's your favorite AFCON? What's your top 3 or top 2 favorite AFCON?
That I've ever watched.
Yeah.
my favorite AFCON competitions that I've ever watched. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
No doubt, I'll never rule out Senegal '92. Senegal '92 was one of the AFCON that I watched. I was very young at that time. I was very young, but I was able to see a lot. Senegal '92 is my favorite. Then also, I think South Africa. South Africa. I'm not so sure of the year, but South Africa won that. I think '96 or '97. 96 and 97, the year South Africa hosted and they won it. The Bayana or whatever they call them, Bafana, yes, Bafana is the man, and then the Bayana
Yeah.
and the women. Oh my goodness, that is when I saw the guy called Mac Fish.
Yeah,
What a player!
What a player!
What a player, Mac Fish, and then a lot of players at that time, but the squad that won the South Africa, that time, and also what would be the third one? The third one would be, I think they went when Egypt won it back to back to back to back to back. The last one they won, Egypt. Oh my goodness! So yeah, that's how I rate it.
2006.
2006, it probably 2006. Egypt, the
They
last time
hosted as well, that was crazy.
Yeah, they hosted and they won it. So yeah, '92, the time after South Africa hosted and won it, and then the Egyptian won the last one. I think there's also one there. It was between Nigeria and Cameroon. It was between Nigeria and Cameroon.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Then Cameroon won it. The time they have in Boma and all the squad, Rubiger Song and all that squad. Senegal won that game, and Cameroon won that game.
Yeah, young Rigobert Song.
Rigobert Song at that time.
Was Jeremy in that team as well?
Jeremy was in that team.
Yeah. You see, if you guys want to really put me on the spot, right? You want to go back to days of what I call players from back in the day. I tell you.
Go, Sam.
I'm going back to Rashidi Yakini.
Rashidi Yakini. That was when they had. That was
you know who he.
Cameroon.
You know who he.
Yeah,
go.
Nigerian striker.
Rashidi Yakini.
Yeah,
he was one of my favorite players around. What a player he was. Yeah. Like, I'm just gutted he never came to the Premiership. To be honest, if you all came out and had the opportunity to come and play, he was one of my favorite players back in the day. If you want to go back, then I used to like. You want to go back? I liked Taribo Rest, the Nigerian centre back.
Oh yeah, I saw a picture of him. He played with Ronaldo in Inter Milan. He played with Ronaldo in Inter Milan.
I mean, these days I'm going back to them. I mean, Roger Milla. If you want to go back to Cameroon, Roger Milla during them days, what a player he was. I mean, I'm going back to these. If you want to really mention players now, they were, bro. Back in the day, what a team they were. I mean, Nigeria had a team back in the day. I mean, Ghana, obviously, I'll be honest with you, I didn't know too much of Ghana's players apart from obviously Michael Essien, and there was a couple of others I knew of. But I probably know more of the Nigerian players, probably more of the Cameroon players, more than probably the rest. Obviously, I know my football, but not as. But if you were to ask me, put me on the spot.
Well,
I probably would put those up there.
You could have seen a little that came to Chelsea. Christian Atsu was with Chelsea.
Atsu,
but
never got the opportunity. Never got the opportunity.
Never got Chelsea. Baba Rahman, another useless player Chelsea spent money on. Baba Rahman.
Yeah. He was alright, No, don't do that, man. Baba Rahman was alright,
No. It's a dodgy player. It's no good. He wasn't ever going to be a Chelsea player. It was never good. Baba Rahman, Jesus Christ.
Do you remember the other player we had, Issa? He had a brief spell at Chelsea, didn't he? Issa, he never played much for us. Then you had Isak. I'm going back to like
Isak.
I think Issa. ISSA.
Where's he from?
I think he was South. I think he might have been South African. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. But
double checking him. I think
there was another great player. He was one of the best left back for African football. His name
Chelsea?
is
Babayaro.
No, Chelsea. No. Left back. If you talk about left back, he was way better than Babayaro. He played for Ghana. He won the Champions League, I think, 2 times for Bayern Munich. He was Samuel Oseko for Bayern Munich. He lost 99 against Manchester United. The following year they won it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to.
But anyway, if you talk about players,
Maya saying every that All-Star Africa will cook also.
Oh, Ulster Africa. I mean, if you
All
say
Stars
Ulster
Africa will cook
Africa,
All Stars Europe.
no, I don't think so.
I mean, even Kanu used to be a brilliant player back in the day, wasn't he? What I mean, that remember? Do you remember his hat trick against us when we were? I don't know if you guys can go back.
Kanu was too weak.
We were winning. We were winning a
Iwanko
game.
Kanu.
Yeah, and he came and scored. He came off the bench and scored a hat trick against us within 20 minutes of coming off the bench, and we ended up losing the game 4-3. What a game that was! I remember I was working in. I was working in my part-time job back then. I'm going back to the days I was working in John Lewis, I think, at the time. I'm going back. This is when I was obviously in college and university. I was working in John Lewis, and I used to listen to all the every Saturday. I used to always go to where we used to go. The people used to always come and tell us the football scores. And I remember Chelsea were 3-0 up. I thought, yeah, we're going to do this, man. And he comes off the bench, into this guy off the bench. Go and watch that game, if you guys haven't watched it, and watch how he comes and absolutely destroys us. And we end up losing that game. And what a goal! What goals and what a player he was as well.
All right, Maya said Mustafa is a mafia blood. Melissa said, "Why are you echoing?" I don't think I'm echoing. And I don't hear. Oh, maybe okay. No. Someone has his what do you call it? Microphone on. So whenever the volume come out, my voice come out from his device, it goes through his microphone. I think it's GM. GM just muted himself. Yeah, GM, if you have two devices, one will pick up the voice and then it goes to the microphone and comes back again. That is the reason why. So thank you very much. I want to love you for that. I think GM realized that. Says, don't expose me, guys. that is funny.
You know, if we had the All-Star Continent Games, yeah, I would love to see the All-Star Caribbean team. I would love to see what that would look like.
Caribbean,
especially in this new age.
Caribbean. Are you talking about the North America or Caribbean? Caribbean itself, which is the Jamaica, America. They don't have
It's all bunched in together, isn't it?
Yeah, the Caribbean.
It will be in America, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be North America unless they come together. But even if you put All Star together, North America or maybe America, you're not going to have a lot of players coming from the North America. You're not going to have maybe London Donovan can get into the squad, or maybe this guy that plays for Fulham. What's his name? This American that plays for
Reed.
Fulham. Who? What's the name again? No.
Is it that right back?
No, it's not right back. He's attacker. I think he's a winger. He played for Fulham. He was very good. Clay Dempsey. Dempsey is probably he can get him, but besides that, I don't see any much American players that can get into the Caribbean. Don't have that much of a good players to get into the All-Star, because you're talking about Argentine players, Uruguayan players, Brazilian players. All-Star American players will not get in there. Will not get in.
Yeah, that
and
is
Jamaican players, none of Jamaican, Barbados, none of them will get into that squad. None of them. If you talk about All-Star 11, you're talking about Maradona. You're talking about Rojamila and not Rojamila.
Also, if they was to shine, we'd have to split them up.
Yeah.
It'll be like North and South.
What's the update on Super League? Sorry.
Super League at this moment is imminent. It will come on. It will come on. Yeah. Because
Barcelona, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It will come on. If the English, but my only problem is DJ Sav. Remember we talked about this the other day.
Yeah.
If the Premier League is not careful, they will lose money. If the Premier League is not careful, if this Super League thing comes on well and it's working, English clubs will lose money.
I just hope we don't be foolish enough to enter it. I mean, one thing I liked about our first ownership, they turned it away. I know they tried it again, didn't they? And Chelsea we came out of it first this time round when they tried to redo it again. And
I think DJ, the first one has to do with meritocracy, right? That was the word.
Yeah.
Meritocracy.
Yeah.
But the format has changed now.
Yeah. Yeah, I for me personally, Donny, I just hope clubs in the Premiership don't get
It is a bit snobby.
Yeah. Because of the money that we're talking about back then, and I can see why clubs were looking into the situation. But I'm just so glad the English clubs, and I say all the English clubs that were put in it, and I'll obviously, in this situation, I'll put my hats out to Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City, everyone who turned it away. Yeah,
DJ, that's wrong. That's a wrong decision that the English club did. I understand the first time they boycotted, it was a good decision that they made. But now, I prefer that they go in. Look, you know how corrupt UEFA is and how corrupt FIFA is. Why are they trying to make it all by themselves? That they are the only people that have to host competitions in the world. So anyone else who wants to invent any competition, we're not going to have that success. And I think that is wrong. That is wrong. We all worry. Yeah, we all worry. I'm still echoing someone's voice. Let me see. Okay, it's always wrong. Okay, that's DJ. So it was DJ. So what I was saying is, if we have only one would I say FIFA alone or maybe UEFA alone who wants to host European competition, and I think that is wrong. The other people should also have the right to be able to invent competition. We always talk about players having so many games, they're playing so many games. What is FIFA doing now? FIFA has extended the number of countries that can play in the FIFA World Cup. And does this going to help the players? No, it's giving them more game time to play. It's never going to get better. But then it's better other people also create another competition. If there is money, because this is what these players living for. They live for money. Money is a career. They play football and they make money. So for whatever it is, I'm all in for the Super Cup. If the meritocracy has changed, things have changed. The organization have changed. There's going to be demotion and promotion. I'm all in for it. I'm all in for it.
Yeah, but do you guys think that the football will still continuously be the same? Because if you're talking about that thing about money, all right, for these players, which is fair enough because they deserve it, because they obviously put their bodies on the line, they play week in, week out, all right. Do you not think that though? It gets to the stage where it won't become fun anymore, football to watch. It's because it's just become a money racket. I know it's already started that way, but it's just going to go more and more into that, more into it. And players are just going to think, oh, it's just another game. All we need is we're getting paid. We just go and do whatever we want to go and do. I mean, that could be a bit of a. I think if you're a young kid now learning how to play football and you want to come through, I don't think that's the best way of showing it.
I see
you get me? You can't.
That's having saying basically it's gonna turn to a rich man sport. That's what he basically said. Like tennis is basically.
Yeah, and you've got to think about the kids that are coming through and they want to play football. The next generation. You might have some talented players that might want to come out from all these different, players from around the clubs around the world. Yeah, they want to come and play. They're just seeing their hero, their so-called heroes they've looked up to all their lives before they come footballers. Oh, that's the way they're earning. Oh, that's the way of earning money. Let's just go and do that then. I just think it just takes a whole thing out of football, the whole enjoyment out of football. And I don't know if people would actually really enjoy that.
DJ, the game has changed. The game has changed in a way. It has changed. It's now.
I think principles still the same. I still think principles are still the same.
But
in
DJ,
terms of that,
look, the football that we used to watch and 20 years and 25 years ago, it was for the ordinary person, average person to get involved in it. But now it's getting to the rich people have all got involved. Look at what is going on in England now. Americans are all buying football clubs. Why? Because of business. It's not the game that we all like anymore. It's now business. We're buying players low. We're selling them in a high price. That is what is going on. Look at Brighton Football Club. It's now business. They're not winning anything. They don't have in mind to win anything. Other than that, they wouldn't be buying just small, young players. They would blend in the squad with, 25 years old or
Yeah, yeah,
26
but
years
need,
old.
but need that would divert their attention, though. Do you get what I'm saying? Like some
Yeah.
people will start looking at the lower leagues, yeah, and be like, "Do you know what? This is affordable." And then after a while, they're not going to want competition. The Super League is not going to want competition, so they're probably going to scrap out stuff like the Federation Cup that West Ham won. You know, these little cups like that get other European small teams to compete against each other. They're probably going to cancel that out so that we can
100,
all
yeah.
focus on the Super League.
Yeah, I get what I 100% agree with Makeem on that one, because at the moment, how they're doing it at the moment, right, is
Yeah.
every club at this moment in time have got a chance. This is one of the reasons why they bought this other league, not the Europa Cup. What's the third one they bought out? The only one Chelsea haven't won yet. we might end up being in it after if we end up winning the League Cup final. Conference league. Right? Yeah, that's the reason why they brought this out. It's to help.
I hate that name. I hate that name.
Bro. I know. I hate it as well, bro. Yeah, but it helps these other teams.
It sounds so charitable.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. But what I'm saying is it does help these other teams, though, like your Brightons, like your West Hams, or like these other teams that haven't got which it helps them to compete against, if you like, maybe not Europe's best teams in the world, but you still get some good teams that do go in competitions.
But
I mean,
DJ,
go on, bro.
I'll let you continue. How does it help the teams? If teams in the Europa are dropping into Conference League to help out, how can the likes of maybe Aston Villa and those teams win it if players, top teams in that Europa competition that are stronger than those Aberdeens and all the others drop into that league and win it? Because there's no way, if Chelsea find themselves in Conference League, they will win it. They will be the favorite from beginning to the end.
Well, West Ham won it, didn't they, Donny?
That's what I'm saying. And West Ham, you know how strong they are in European football and in the English Premier League.
Yeah, but in terms of, let's be real here, in terms of European competitions, if you're gonna say they're strong, and listen, I'm not gonna throw nothing on West Ham. They're a strong team. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say they're a bad team or a bang out average team. What I'm gonna say though is, if you look at the Premiership, if you look at all the clubs that go into the Champions League on a regular basis, if you want to look at it that way, it's either Liverpool, Chelsea is either always in there, Manchester City. You look at Manchester United generally that are in it, Arsenal, and teams like that are in it. Whereas you get when they do get into it, but like the Europa Cup, then it's for the other teams below that, like your I don't know, like your who would I say from that team? Arsenal were in it. Okay, I'll put Arsenal in that because they're always getting into every and another team would go. So in that kind of like way, I would say in terms of that, all the clubs get an opportunity to play in these competitions. Do you get me? And that's why I think if they bring this whole this whole thing into it, I just think it's just going to destroy the game. I really do. I'm just one of those that's against that. I don't know why. I just don't think I could go with that. I mean, that's just myself,
or maybe
personally.
Sav, or maybe it could work it could be a double-edged sword where it could work in the favor for lower teams, where it could get the elites out of the way, and we can focus on the normal day-to-day teams.
Yeah.
And then more money might be pumping through.
Yeah, it could do. It could do that, and this is what I'm trying to say. Because let's be real. I mean, we all know these clubs. Apart from you want to put a lot of the clubs are not as probably haven't got the money as a Manchester City or a Chelsea now or a Manchester United now that this guy's Enos has now gone in there. So you're going to have your Liverpools as well. They still got it helps these other teams out that are not got haven't got these big owners that can pay on a regular basis or buy the top name players. At least it gives an opportunity like West Ham to go. For example, West Ham, I thought they'd pull the coup of the season and getting Kudus. Yeah, who would have believed Kudus would have gone to West Ham? I would have thought when I thought of Kudus, I thought he'd be in the Liverpool team. I thought he'd go to an Arsenal, to a Chelsea, all right, or to a Manchester City. But he ended up going to West Ham, and he's one of the best midfielders around.
It's the money and how the Premier League have strategized.
But then he could have. But then, bro, he could have got that.
Money.
But he could have got that money. He could have got more money. Probably picked up more money at Manchester City. Picked up more money at Chelsea. Probably picked up more money at Liverpool.
Chelsea was not willing to pay him and paying anything over the amount that he was being paid to go to join West Ham United. If I could remember, Chelsea was not willing to pay that amount, but they paid money. They paid money because Kudus is not. I think Kudus maybe around 23, 24 years old.
Yeah, about that. I think he's about 22, 23. Yeah, he's young.
But I don't know why Chelsea did not pay that money, but they paid how do you call it? Do you know Modric? I don't know what they really saw in Modric. Is it the look or that? I don't know, man. But I don't want to get there.
You can't put Modric and Kudus in the same sentence. That's disrespectful. How could you do that, Nee?
No, I said I don't know how they do that. What they really saw in Modric. Right, the guys. Let me read some few comments.
I can't even get that picture in my head, man.
Let me read some few comments, guys. Let me read some few comments. KOC said Nia dropped the Discord link into the chat. Thank you very much for doing that. I'm more of Thomas Shelby vibe Batman coming from Ghulam Mustafa. Ghulam Mustafa, are you turning into a Jamaican? Let me know if you are, because I can give you more vibes, man. Come on, you are still echoing. The echo is coming from someone, not from me, because I can hear myself. That's why I have this headphone. The headphone, everything that comes out from my mouth comes through the headphone. And if I'm echoing, I will be able to tell from here, but I'm not. It comes from somebody else who has a speaker on. So when a voice comes through, it's either the cell phone or tablet, then it goes through the speaker. That makes me echo, but it's not from me. I tell you that 100%. You are slightly echoing coming from KLC. Please, I'm not. The Super League program, I don't want that to happen coming from Maya. Okay, the echo is gone now. So yeah, he said the echo is gone now at this moment. So probably it's coming from either GM or DJ South. It's not from Akeem, because Akeem is
my mic is off.
Yeah, the only thing is if you're speaking, you can unmute yourself because it's not going to come true. But once you have yourself unmuted and you're not speaking, it comes through it. That's okay, guys. That's let's not stress ourselves. Life is too short. I don't worry so much about things. Okay. All right, guys. I think let's drop it off. Let's drop it off. We've had some nice conversation. Others have joined. Maya said he's just laughing at me. Guys, we have Maya's in the Discord section. If you're watching us live and you want to find yourself, you want to find another group, if it's not Facebook, if it's not WhatsApp, we have a Discord section that you can join us. We have fun all the time. Modric was is he AL scouting? Okay, artificial intelligence scouting. Is that what it is, Nee?
Bro.
All right, DJ Self, you are on it. We just literally 4 minutes, so we can wrap it up. 2 hours, almost 3 hours. Oh my goodness, that's a long stream.
Excellent stream as always, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Always.
I know.
It's always good to talk to people. And a big up to Makeem and big up to GM here, man. I think it's the first time I'm speaking to GM. I don't know.
Yeah, it's his first time joining the show.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it's always, I said it. Yeah, I hope we get more and more people coming on here because the topics we discuss is always. I need to the people in the comments. It might be good to actually get some people coming on here with you, Nee, as well. You know, obviously it's great. I mean, I don't mind sitting here with all my brothers chatting football as we always do every day. It'd be nice to get other people's views and opinions. And what you're doing with your channel, mate, is superb. And I just hope it long may continues to grow and grow and grow, and more people will start to notice it and come on, bruv. You know, and you know, I think the more and more people you get on here, Nee, the more and more subscribers you will get, and you'll start. You know what you do for the community. I keep saying this on every stream I go to, and it's not just me saying, "Oh, because I want to come back." You've known me for a long time now, Nee. You know, I'm straight. You know, with my views and my opinions. You know how I love my club. You know, I've been a fan, been around the block, season ticket holder. You know what I'm all about from the 80s. I've been supporting my club, and all I ever talk about is what I want the best for my football club. And when we come and talk and share those views and opinions with different fans here, it's always great to say that. And we might not always agree on things, just like me and Makeem don't.
No, we don't have to do that.
But I love the debates, though. I just love it. It's just excellent conversations because everyone's got their own views and opinions. And more and more, it would be great to get more and more people like Steve comes on here. Big up Tim, by the way. I hope he's getting better. And obviously Dan when he comes on here. And I forgot who's the Liverpool guy who used to come on here with you and Steve.
Ryan.
Ryan, not heard
Yeah.
from Ryan in a long time. Big up Tim as well. So more and more people that can come on here, mate. It'd be great for you and your viewings to go up and up and up.
Thank you very much. And like I said, I'm trying very hard to make a trip. Very soon, DJ Sab, you're gonna see me in person. And also
100%, bro.
yeah,
Sure.
you guys are gonna see me in London. Makeem also, yeah.
Catch you at a Chelsea game.
Yeah, definitely. I'm planning on that.
Definitely. Oh
Once
yeah.
everything, all of us, we have to at least go to a Chelsea game, get one ticket, and sit at one place and discuss it, and then have a beer after that. Yeah, I'll have a beer after that.
Yes,
Makeem,
sir.
you drink beer?
Oh yes, sir. Oh, 100%, man.
Oh yeah, I'm on it. Oh yeah, definitely with me. Put me on that one, mate. I
Yeah.
told you last night I thought I was going to have the strong Portuguese drink last night. I didn't end up having that, because my team done well.
Oh mate, them 70% drinks here, where the tracer goes all the way at the top. Them
Yeah.
depth drinks there, bro.
Yeah, I was good, bro. I was good because my team did me well. They did
Oh,
me
man.
proud.
That'll be good. Yeah, we're gonna meet up one. I mean, it's not that difficult. I just have to find at least 4 days. Get the get. I got my passports already. All I have to do is just get a ticket. Match game time, get a ticket, and then fly there, and then get some content also. But before what I'm trying to do, I have to use my media papers to get in there, so it'll be easy for me to get better content when I get to Stamford Bridge. I don't just want to be in the stand, but be in the press box and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm planning on working on it. So once I get to there, I'll be able to get grant interviews and stuff like that, because it's just not going to be me coming, but I'm coming with a company. So Maya says, yeah, man, he needs a large account. He needs most of the funds in the right way. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Maya jumped on the show, and since then he's been a lovely fan of this platform, and I promise him that we'll keep growing. Man like DJ Saab, man like Makeem, who's supporting the brother here. There's no doubt. Yes, we'll push the numbers. We will push the numbers. And I know the fans out there that are watching all the time, seeing how much of a work we've put in. Lots of good guys out there. Chelsea Perspective, another great guy. I was on the show today. I haven't spoken to this guy for a very long time, but I always love him. I haven't seen him. What's his name? Almighty Blues FC. What's his name? I think Akin. Ankit is what his name used to be. But yeah, another good fella. I haven't spoken to him for a very long time, but I hope one day I'll catch up on him one day. Besides that, yeah, I always give I know one guy that also gave me the platform. I talk about him, but I know he has so many issues with a lot of our fun that started it. Mo, DJ, remember your old man, your bro, right?
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
I remember him. Big up to
Yeah.
Blue
Lounge channel.
but big up to him. Big up to him. And
big
I
up
see
to
his
him.
channel still
No.
doing well. I've seen him doing some videos and stuff in the car and stuff. Yeah, but big up to him.
Yeah, he's. I think he recently reached 10K, which he thanked all these subscribers and everyone that has helped out. But yeah, I always hold no grudge. People have done me wrong in the past, but I always try not to hold any grudge, because look, my principle and how I work, what I work with is life is too short. There's too many things out there to worry about. Life, you got too much on your side. Why do you worry about so many things? Let bygone be bygone. Let things go. Let things go. Because the more you're thinking about somebody else, the more it ages you. It makes you look older. I'm not that young, but I'm not that young, but I always look younger. Yeah, I'm in my early 40s. I just turned 41 years old. I'm very, very young boy. But then I look so young. I looks like around my 30s, early 30s. I'm not. I'm born in 1982. I'm not a little boy here. So
That's
then,
that Ghanaian shea butter and cold water. That's what we do, man.
yeah, absolutely.
Me,
So
you're still young, man. What happened?
yeah, very young, very, very young, and I'm still going. It's one thing. I'm also happy that I'm not 100% white. They're always different. I'm not being racist here, guys. Please, this always you can tell. Black people, it takes
That sounded
forever.
wild.
Yeah, it takes forever for black people to age compared to white people. You guys all know that. I'm not being racist here. I'm just trying to say the difference between the two colors, but yeah, besides that, that's why I look always younger, but I'm not that young. I'm an old fella down here. Man, I've been watching football for a long time. Yeah, football for a long time. So I always
That
want to
means
thank you, DJ South, and then Makim, always coming on to
Yes,
help,
sir.
and always those people that support me. My
Anytime,
wife,
anytime.
thank you very much. My
yeah.
wife, thank you for all you do. Sometimes the creative and decorations in the studio, she's always up for it. She wants to put this here, she wants that there, and everything you see here, it's decorations from that beautiful lady who's right behind me. I'm trying to move away from there, but I don't know, maybe this way. Yeah. Oh, these things over
Oh,
here.
that's why your setup is so neat. I was thinking this
Yeah.
guy can't be this immaculate every day. There's no way, bro.
Yeah, there's a woman behind there. I mean, I do
As
I do
always,
almost
mate.
about 90% of it. But once
As
I
Understandable.
always.
I do the 90% of it. But once I get it done, I call it to come and check it and see, are you okay with this decorations? Are you okay with this? Are you okay with that? And then she said, okay, I'm good with this. I'll move that here. And I couldn't even, this thing is a bit weird trying to put it together. I was
Yeah.
struggling for almost about 2 weeks, and she got here within like a few minutes, put the whole thing together and light them up.
You see, Nick. Big up to her. Big up to her. What a
Yeah,
great job. Excellent.
yeah. She came
Big
and put the
time,
whole
yeah.
thing together
Big
for
time,
me
man.
within like a few minutes. Because I
Behind a
was just
successful
struggling. I was
man,
like,
there's a woman.
absolutely.
100%, bro.
I
You
was
said
like,
the
how
right
can
thing.
I get this thing going? And she's like, okay. She skipped down and sat on the floor. She sat on the floor, and then there's a positive way and a negative way, because if you switch them around, the connection is not going to work. She said, okay, hold on, just leave me alone, go. She sat down a few seconds, and then she put the whole thing together, and she said, I want to put them here. So yeah, but she did almost everything. All these things light up, but I don't use them because sometimes it takes
Oh,
the
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
these things light up. Yeah, just have to touch them, and then
Nice.
yeah, and then she put all these things
welcome to
together.
welcome to
Nice.
Knee Magic Show.
Yeah.
But guys, this is just a tidbit of what I can give. And this is even a bedroom. It's not a studio. Imagine what the studio is done. Imagine what the studio is done. I don't want to let everything out of the basket, but
Yeah, I know.
imagine what the
I
studio
was
is
just,
done.
I
Imagine.
remember you were saying about that. I
Yeah,
obviously you don't let too much out on it because I know you said me some things, but how's that all
yeah.
going, Nick? How's that all going, by the way?
Yeah, it's going on well. It's just
Yeah.
that finance has been a little bit slow
Okay.
because I haven't worked for almost 2 years since I had my
Yeah.
spinal surgery, and
Yeah.
I'm getting better. I'm getting back on my, this. If it's Africa, this thing is done because
Knee, look who is in the
uncle can
chat.
give you money.
Knee, look
Huh?
who is in the chat. Who's in the chat?
Jesus Christ, Chelsea done.
Chelsea Dan.
done.
Nick, Chelsea, why he doesn't come on anymore? Chelsea Dan.
Che-
He's another one.
I think
Another
it's
Enzo not like her.
Chelsea Dan in the building. Chelsea Dan, I heard your voice on TalkSports the other day, and I shoot you a message, but you never reply back. I heard your voice. I was listening live on the radio. You were talking to JC Kande, and JC Kande was like, Dan, hold on. Dan, hold on. And then they brought somebody else on. Chelsea Dan, man, jump on. We got time for you. Let's talk a little bit. Come and follow my platform, Chelsea Dan. I love you, bro. He said, Blueclouds, knee out. DJ Sav, big up, bro. DJ
Big up.
Sav out. Big up, Makim out. Everybody out.
Everyone out.
Says knee
Yeah.
showing off. Oh, come
Tell-
on. No, I'm not doing
Dan,
that.
And
I'm just saying.
Tell him to come. Tell him to come on and challenge me about Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo. Want to
Yeah.
hear it? Want to hear
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, he wants to hear. And also,
Yeah, right. Well, yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
your guy is injured again. Yeah, Fofana is injured again.
Oh,
Another
Oh
setback.
my God.
Chelsea Dan, come on, we're waiting for you. You said there's a
Cuckoo,
player
cuckoo.
in there. He's got no future at the football club. DJ, go ahead.
you're throwing me in
Cucurella has
that
a
one.
bigger future than Fofana at the club.
Hey, listen, I've never said Fofana's got no future at the football.
No, not you,
No,
not you,
who said
DJ,
that?
not
Oh,
you.
who
Yeah,
said
I'm
it?
directing to Chelsea Dan.
Dan. I was going to
Yeah,
say.
Dan.
But he's not helped though, is it? It's not helped. He's been too injured. Listen, he's a good defender, but he just gets too injured, doesn't he? That's the thing. I rate him though. I think he really, when he's on song and he's fit and when he's actually fit and he's on song, I think he'd be a really good.
You rate him
defender.
from what, though, man? No, from what? From what he did at Leicester with Chilwell. Now, what are we doing
bro.
here, man?
No, bro. I honestly think no. I'm not saying because of that. I just think even before he came to, I think
It's been 2016, you know. They won that in 2016.
Chilwell came to us before he did, didn't he? Am I right?
Yeah, Chilwell. No, Chilwell
Yeah.
came
It came
before.
around the same time, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Did
bit
they?
before.
Oh, I thought he came after that. I thought he came when Thomas Tuchel was our manager. No.
Now he came not too long after Chilwell. Not too long.
Are we relying on this guy's pace or defending ability? Is he that good in defending or is he that good in running? What are we looking at?
Are you a right back? Yeah, or you're centre back? Yeah. Can you mark a man? Can you take on the player? If you're going to be a right back, are you going to cross? Why are you being compared to Chalobah? Huh?
No. Chalobah's very unlucky not to be in this Chelsea team. I think people talk about getting rid of Chalobah. I think that's again. I sometimes don't understand why people want to say get rid of Chalobah. I mean, what is the guy exactly done to not be? What has he actually done? I mean, I thought he had
exactly. What has he done? You answered your question.
No. What was he done? No, Chalobah. I'm talking about, bro. Why has Chalobah been like?
Yeah. What has he done?
Well,
what has he done to be in this team?
But do you think he's been given a chance, bro?
Makim, I don't think he's done anything wrong. The owners have a lot of assets and they just want to sell him. That's what I think. I don't think he's done anything wrong. They got too many assets to sell because the academy players, a lot of guys are coming out. Look at Gilchrist also. He's not going to be there for that long. He gets better. He plays some games. He gets experience. And then they sell him.
Gilchrist better than the Fofana. Imagine that. Oh,
yeah.
Look at that. 2024.
The man is in himself. The man is in.
He's there. He's finally come on. Come on, talk to me about Enzo and talk to me about Caicedo, Chelsea. Dan.
God say, DJ, you're waffling. You are waffling.
Me? Let's see what you have to say, brother. You're a waffle now. Here we go. Here we go. Here comes the waffle.
I ain't gonna cut the waffle. What? You're
Chelsea, Dan. Wait.
Enzo. No, wait. I can't be on it.
Very soft voice.
I can't be on this so long. I can't be on this so long because I've got.
Get that politician, Dan. Okay. You get that politician, Dan. You take it right there, Dan.
Be a politician now.
Oh, all right. Okay, right. Oh, because you're Enzo sexuals and Caicedo sexuals, you don't go there, yeah. Right. So Enzo and Caicedo, yeah, has one good game performance, and you're all happy about it. What about the Wolverhampton game? What about the Liverpool game? Fair enough. Enzo
play them in the right positions. Play them in their right positions, bro.
He did play in his right position yesterday, though, didn't he?
For 6 months? Wrong position for 6 months?
What position? Oh, God, this guy. DJ, I love you,
Can you honestly and truly say that Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo have both been playing in their right positions?
I'm going to question on you now, DJ. I'll question on Talk Sports and Jason about the owners, yeah? These players are not good enough for Chelsea Football Club. People's got to see in their eyes.
Who?
Enzo, Caicedo, all these lot are not good enough for Chelsea.
Totally.
No, DJ.
And it's not me being an Enzo. Listen,
I'll tell you what. It's got a beautiful, it's got a wonderful free kick, yeah? It's got a wonderful free kick. But I want to see it every single day in and out. Day in and day out, every single week.
All right. Then tell your manager, tell your gaffer that you like so much, by the way, in the same positions every day. Play in the right positions, bro.
How could you blame Pochettino with all this mess? He hasn't had his full 11. He hasn't really had a good full 11 squad out.
With all due respect, right? Whenever he does play his, I came on. I said yesterday, right? Yeah.
No, but other manager, guy, my boy. Not other manager. Yeah. Not other manager. Not other manager. Yeah. Not other manager will come and change this team. They're just not good enough.
They'll play plays in the right position. That's what this other manager will
what are you on about, man?
But Enzo, we're playing in the right position.
Pep had this team here, bro. We're winning stuff, man. What are you doing, man? I'm on your side, man. Stay on Enzo, man.
One game.
Give it to him.
Okay. So
Poch, it's still Poch out, mate. Yeah, it's still Poch out until we do this for 6 to 7 games, okay? This for 6 to 7 games, yeah. I want to see him out before the end of the season.
The drama, bro. The drama.
Yeah, go ahead.
Half of like Malkin, yeah, I love you, bro, yeah, and I love DJ, yeah, and yeah, I love you lots, yeah, you're my brothers, yeah. But you need
know this, bro.
Wake up and smell the coffee. You cannot blame the Pochettino for the mess what he's in.
Well, did everyone blame Potter last season, bro? Didn't everybody blame Potter last season?
But everyone forget. DJ.
Did everyone blame Potter last season, brother?
DJ.
Or was that now? Come on.
DJ, right. We all thought that Pochettino was going to be the gaffer for the January transfer market to get his own players in and to the summer. What fucking players did he get in this summer, DJ? What players did he bring in? And
look at it. He got rid of players. We don't even have a striker because of that Poch.
At least
one more time does he need?
At least Graham Potter got players in, but it was shit. Graham Potter
crap. One more time does he need?
All right.
He got rid of our only option of a striker.
Okay.
Like how are you saying this guy needs his team? You already had the chance to have a team. He had every resources. He had everything he wanted because of the support from the fans.
Potter came out and said he wanted a striker and he wanted the ringer, yeah, for in January's transfer
let's be real here, bro.
And then he gets rid of a striker. How about that? That's how much of a coward Poch is. Dan, you don't support coward Dan. Don't support coward Dan. You're supporting the coward.
No waffling, brother. It's not waffling. Listen, Dan.
We need a striker, yeah, and he goes and gets rid of more strikers that we have. Is this why you're defending that? And you're better than that, Dan.
So Bro's really good, yeah? So Bro's just really good.
No, Dan, listen. Listen, what I'll say.
Better than no strikers.
These
fucking dog shit, Roger.
They more or less, okay, I'll say one thing.
Yeah, but better than no strikers. I wouldn't get rid of a striker. The same way if we get rid of Chilwell, yeah? Well, who do we have there?
Listen, Dacho Fofana, right, plays 2 games for Burnley and scores 2 goals straight away.
If we get rid of Gusto, yeah, who do we have there?
Then Broja.
But why would you sell your striker if you don't have a replacement for your striker?
No, listen, Broja.
And you want to defend this? How could you?
Hey, Malcolm, Broja was playing for Fulham and he didn't even score no goals. He missed a sitter. But you're talking about, yeah, but Cucurella's dog shit. Where is he? He's crap. Cucurella's crap. You need to get rid of him.
Let's be real here, right? Yeah, what Makim is saying, and one thing is 100% right. Yeah, he more or less, right. If you're going to get yourself a striker, right? Okay, then you get a striker, but don't get rid of the stand-in, all right? Before Jackson's coming back from the African Cup of Nations, okay. Don't get rid of your stand-in striker.
But he put him in his right place. Okay? He put him in his right place. He put Jackson as a left winger.
No. But what I'm saying to you, bro, is
he's a left winger.
But what about the striker then? What about the striker?
But we don't.
But he wanted Benzema in. He wanted Benzema.
Where was the blame for the striker? What happened?
Because the owners didn't let him get him. They didn't want. He wanted Benzema in for 6 months, but the owners.
So he's a coward, and you want to defend a coward?
He ain't a coward, man. Come on, he ain't a coward.
I'll be honest with you, Dan. I'm surprised. Going back to you when we me and you first talked about this whole manager thing, right? Yeah. The one thing you never talked about is having Poch at your football club, and I just can't believe how this guy has just come in and completely changed your mind about him.
Yeah, man, you're gobbling, bro. You're gobbling, Dan.
No.
He's
I can't believe you, bro.
I'm not putting you in it, Dan. Right? Yeah, but we were chatting.
But DJ, what I'm trying to say to you cannot blame the gaffer for the mess we're in.
I don't blame him for everything. I don't.
DJ, name me a full good 11 since this season that he's had to do well at winning. If he had the likes of Reece James, Gusto, Ben Chilwell, all these players,
he had the whole pre-season. What are you on about, man? He had the whole pre-season with a complete different setup. Ian Maxson. What the hell?
Ian Maxson's fucking not a left back. It's a
sweep.
How? Oh, come on, Malcolm, mate. I thought I knew better than this, mate. I thought you knew better.
Mate.
The top.
He got rid of a best left back here, changed the whole rotation of the squad here, and you're
Who did
telling
he
me
give
this
it?
guy didn't have enough time.
Oh,
He changed the whole
who did
team. He had
what?
money,
Who did?
resources, and he had the preseason before
Malcolm.
and now the January
Malcolm.
you get rid of the only striker that's standing as how?
What? Are you a Bojasexual? Are you a Bojas? What's Bojas done for the season?
Bro,
He's
listen,
been
come
dog
on,
shit.
Dan. We don't come on.
No, I'd rather be a striker sexual because at least I know I have a striker.
No, bro, come on, Dan.
Yeah,
No,
we have no
we do have a
strikers.
striker.
Yeah.
Well,
Guys,
Now,
there's a question here.
and now we are not penetrating.
Guys, give me a minute. Give me a second. There's a question here from MDS Zilla. He's asking who is founding Chelsea. Let me give him that answer. I think it's Clear Lake, and the Clear Lake is owned by Todd Bowley and Vietnad Ekbali. So those are the guys who are owning. So thank you very much. I hope that answers your question, MDS Zilla. Thank you very much, guys. Let's go.
Clear Lake out. Clear Todd Bowley, Ekbali. Clear Lakes, all of them out of this club now.
Why?
They're ruining our
They ain't going nowhere. They're not going nowhere.
They're ruining Chelsea's heritage.
Let me address this.
I don't like him. I want him gone 10 years ago.
Ekbali's a bad man. He's not. Ekbali is brave enough to get rid of Touch. We need Ekbali around.
Malcolm, are you happy with why Chelsea shit then? Yeah.
Chelsea Dan, let me address this real quick, guys. Let me address this real quick to Chelsea Dan. Chelsea Dan, you have to know that Clear Lake hasn't ruined Chelsea. Chelsea was already ruined by Roman Abramovich.
Totally disagree.
Oh, he's hitting hard. He's playing dirty.
Roman.
In a second. I said your football club was ruined by Roman Abramovich himself
No, he
being a mafia. Hold on. Forget about this. Roman Abramovich has won. The club.
That's hard, man.
It was in disarray. The club was sanctioned.
You honestly think Roman?
Yes, Lee. Keep going, Lee. Yes, Lee.
You think he's Roman? You think he's Roman?
Put the blame on these owners.
It's the owners. It's the owners.
There was nothing going on in your football club before it was being sold to these new owners. So don't put the blame on them.
It's the owners. Jellyfish merchants. They've ruined our heritage.
I'm surprised. I'm not going to lie.
How can you blame Roman? How can you blame Roman for this?
Because he's a mafia. He's a
mafia. Give over.
He was a gangster.
No, sir. He wasn't a gangster. He wasn't a gangster. You're waffling. You're waffling. You're waffling.
What do you think?
My boy's waffling now. My boy's waffling.
Okay.
No. Oh yeah, Snoop Dogg is a pimp.
That is Roman Abramovich's friend.
I'm just.
Is it that? No, but I tell you, Ekbali and Todd Bowley.
No. Say something, Dan. Say something, Dan. Say something.
I am. These are owners, Jellyfish merchants.
Don't let them do that
Todd
to you.
Bowley and Barley. They're the Clown Lakes clowns of the Jellyfish merchants of the owners. You don't know nothing about fucking football. They've ruined our heritage. They've ruined our heritage, Lee. And how could you dare that Roman made our club so successful? These fucking clowns ain't even doing it. These clowns ain't. Yeah, bring Jose Mourinho back.
GM. What do you say, GM? GM.
I said bring Jose Mourinho back.
Yeah, bring Jose Mourinho back. I agree. I bring fucking Roman back. Because Roman, he played his heritage.
Chelsea Dan, why do you think that Chelsea was being sanctioned? Why do you think so? Tell me. Can you tell me the reason why Chelsea was for sale before these owners came in? Why?
But Nick. Okay, Nick, but you totally forget.
No, tell me why.
No, you totally forget, yeah, Nick. Roman Abramovich weren't even at the club for the last two years. He wasn't even allowed in England for the last 2 years.
Why?
Because of the passport situation and for the visa. That's why.
No, man.
Yeah, because it was. Of course it was.
Unless you
it
don't
was.
know.
I do know. Yes, I do. It's nothing to do with
why.
It was nothing to do with Putin and the Russian. Yeah.
Let me school you.
He would. You're not schooling me. You're not schooling me. You're not gonna question me. Let me school you.
He's a dangerous guy.
Let me school you.
Let me school you.
He's a dangerous guy.
You listen. Let me school you down.
No, you listen. Right. You're talking about Roman, who's done fucking loads of successful and made us win it all But what's Tomboli and Barley, the jellyfish merchants, doing?
They've been
What
there
are
for
they
only
winning?
2 seasons.
Oh,
You're comparing
2
someone who's
seasons.
been there for 2
Fucking
seasons with
Wyman
someone
was
that
with
has
us
been
one
there.
season.
Okay. Sum
Wyman
this all
was
up,
with
guys,
us
right,
one
yeah?
season.
Can you
Wyman was with
guys...
us one season. Wyman was
Nee, I've got a
with
question
us
for
one
Nee, right?
season and won the Premier League. Won the
I've
Premier
got a
League.
question for Nee.
They've
I've got a
been with
question
us
for Nee,
too.
right?
One
I've got a
fuck all.
question for Nee.
Drop it, DJ.
All right. Okay. Basically, right.
Nee.
You're okay. Look, this whole thing about this 2 years thing, right? Yeah. About these owners. Look, listen. I'll say one thing. Okay. I'm not gonna. We've got these guys for the next 8 years, regardless if we like it or not. We've got them for the next 9 or whatever.
Yeah,
years we've got them for.
depressing.
Okay.
Yeah, more depressing.
What I would say though is, in terms of what Dan is saying with our owner, I get what you're saying about Roman Abramovich, and yes, every oligarch, if you want to throw it out there, every single person that owns a football club have got ways about them. They're all going to come out. Manchester City's are starting to come out.
100%, bro.
Yeah, all of them have got it. But the bottom line is what Dan is trying to say, and why I agree with him on is right. Yeah, is we were a successful club before Roman bought us anyway. We were winning trophies. We won in Europe. Okay, we won everything. We won all the things.
No,
okay.
Chad.
No.
Not you two,
Go on,
man.
DJ.
No. I'll tell you why. Let me
it.
explain
Go
why.
on, DJ. Land it. Welcome.
No, Makeem, come on, bro. Come on. You can't turn around and say, right, yeah, we won no trophies before Roman Abramovich bought our football club. I don't know how far back you go, bro, as a Chelsea fan, right? Okay, but we did win trophies before Roman bought us, right?
Yeah,
That's
we
facts.
did. We did. That's
It's
facts.
facts.
We were
Matthew
bang
Hardy.
average. What are you on about? What
But
we
we
meant
still
that Jimmy
won.
played Hasselbank? Is that what you want to go back to?
waffle.
We
You're
was bang
talking
average.
waffles.
We wasn't
But
all
we still
that.
won.
What are you on about?
How old are
We
you?
still
We
won
wasn't.
trophies.
We wasn't. We
How old
wasn't
are you?
our
How old are
standards,
you?
yeah.
How
When
old are you,
Sky
Malcolm?
rocketed,
How old are you,
Sky
Malcolm?
rocketed, yeah.
How old are
When
you,
my man
Malcolm?
decided to
How
buy
old are
the
you?
club, yeah,
How
he
old are
came
you?
with the helicopter.
Hey,
We all
DJ.
know this.
DJ.
You all know this.
Makeem.
Bro, was you winning
Okay.
Champions League before my man came around?
Bro.
Was you
No.
No, we
considered, yeah,
didn't.
across
We
the
We
were in
world,
the
won
yeah,
the
Champions.
when my man
FA
come around?
Cups.
We were in the
That's a
Champions
full
League.
of a
But we were in the
baloney
Champions
that you're
League.
bringing out,
We
man.
was in
But bro, we were
Champions
in the
League.
Champions League, bro.
Did you
We
win it
were in the
though?
Champions League.
Did you win it though?
We didn't
Did
win
you
it.
win it though? Or you was
We
you
didn't win
competing
it.
like Brighton was? Or was
No,
you competing like West Ham
but
was?
Malcolm,
Was you struggling? What was you bang average? Don't do that, man.
Did we not
Come
win
on.
Did we not win the Champions League with Wyman?
You was not considered the league, mate.
Oh,
Take it in.
Malcolm. I
You
tell
had,
what, as a
you
brother.
had, man. You had. There was a lot of shit hard yet that happened here before my man came around. Let's not do that.
Bullshit.
That's shit
You're
hard.
talking waffle.
Right.
Waffle.
Basically,
You're waffling.
all right, to sum this all up, okay? Yeah, we were in the crap. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, we had to win our final game of the season. Okay, when Claudio Ranieri was our manager. Okay, and it was whoever got that third spot. Roman bought our football club. Right, we had to play Liverpool. We ended up beating them. I think it was 3-1. I think. And
yeah, we did.
Lead, and Marcel Desailly scored a wicked header, and Jesper Gronke scored an absolute brilliant goal.
If Roman never came, those heights would have never been reached. Desailly was considered shit after Roman came. What are you on about?
Oh, Malcolm, you're waffling.
Sorry,
you're waffling.
Who was considered crap?
All them man there are considered. They're all considered so bad. They're compared to what Roman brought around. What are you on about, man? Let's not do this.
Malcolm.
He was one of the best defenders in the world.
When Terry the man they came around, yeah, and did their thing, yeah, that man down the past, yeah, was over and done with. Even Jimmy Flowers Hasselbank was considered shit by everybody else.
Malcolm.
What are you on about, man?
I think you need.
What's this?
He won't cry. DJ, I think what he needs to do is leave this studio and go look up the history before you're talking crap. Because you're talking, me and D, yeah?
Takeaways, eh?
Yeah, me and, well, give me a second.
Go on.
I've only got 10 minutes, yeah. I've only got 10 minutes, guys, but
okay.
Yeah,
go on.
Right, cheers, mate. Right, what I'm going to say to you, Malcolm, is you're talking crap. You're waffling. If you don't know the proper football history, what me and DJ saying, right? Before
Roman came around, we wasn't elite.
Of course he was.
Bro, listen, listen, Nakeem, I more or less go with everything. Generally, bro, I go with everything. But what Dan's saying on this situation, look. I mean, I'm as I keep saying, I'm an old school Chelsea fan, bro. Right? Okay, I go back. Just go and look at what we did before Roman Abramovich bought our football club. Before you go
100
down the place.
Yep, 100.
Honestly,
Thank
bro.
you, DJ.
Honestly, because you know, we still won. What the bottom line
Okay,
is,
was we considered elite before Roman? Yes or no?
No, Chelsea was not considered elite. They were.
in cup,
They were
we
there.
were a cup team. We were a cup team.
Where was the
Yeah,
cup
but
team?
they
Where
were
was
there.
cup team?
Cup team.
Yeah,
Yes
Chelsea were there.
or no? Yes
No.
or no?
No. Who knows?
Yes, yeah, we
We
was
were
a
a
cup
cup
Say
team.
with
team.
your chest,
We were a
We
Dan.
was
cup
a
team.
cup team. We was a cup
That's
team.
not my question, Dan. Say with your chest.
No,
Don't be
but we
no
did. But
savage
we
or
did win
politician.
leagues.
You're not,
We
Dan.
did win. Yeah,
What is
but we
it?
won. But we won. We was a
I'm
cup
not
team.
politician.
Well, what is
Malcolm.
it?
Oh my god.
What is it?
Well, if it wasn't for, I tell you what, if it wasn't for fucking
Say
Matthew
it.
Harding, if it wasn't for Ken Bates
Say
and Matthew
it.
Harding, we
Roman
would have won
saved
the
our
fucking shit.
lives.
We would have won the
Say
European
it.
Cups. You're talking
That's what
shit,
everyone
man.
wants
This
to
guy's
see,
talking
man.
shit. This guy's
Chelsea,
talking shit now, man.
Nowhere near elite.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
there
you're
was
talking rubble.
Chelsea was nowhere near their league. And who knows?
Yes, we
Roman Abramovich?
was.
No
So can
one
I
knew
just
Roman
can I
Abramovich.
can I
Yes,
can
we
I just
Roman
was.
Abramovich even gained more popularity
That's
when
our
he came to
Premier League
Chelsea.
pride, you know. He puts our weight.
No one even know Roman Abramovich. He was a gangster. He was a gangster. Man, he was rocking around with Snoop Dogg. Doggy selling drugs all around it.
Can I just say something to you guys? Can I just say something to you guys? Honest opinion, right? Yeah.
Go on,
Do
DJ.
you guys have no
Nee fights
respect?
like
No
a
respect for
heavyweight.
what
He
Roman
fights
done for
dirty.
us? Because I'm telling you now, right? Yeah. If you guys are going down the avenue of some of the Chelsea, all the Chelsea fans love Roman, right? Of what he did for us. Okay. If some of you, obviously people have got different opinions.
If it weren't for Roman, we would have won the
I'm
Premier
telling
League.
you
We
now,
would have
right?
won
Yeah,
Champions
you
League. We would
guys
have
are
done it.
thinking Roman was okay. Yeah, he had his moment. I keep saying it, me.
See,
Everyone had their
my
every
outtake.
single owner, whether you're at Real Madrid, Barcelona, everyone has got crooked owners. And I don't care what anyone wants to say. It's blatantly obvious out there.
100%.
Yeah? But because
So-
it's
But
Roman,
Malcolm's
because we had,
waffling.
but
Malcolm's
because we had a Russian, people that go Russian oligarch, yeah, because he's Russian. He comes in, he's bought. Well, let's be honest, yeah. He was not the only one that was done over. The poor guy Everton was done over as well. Ozimov, he was done over as
Doing
well.
the fork.
Yeah.
Yep.
But for what Roman did for us, guys, we can't forget about that. I mean, without him, we did become a powerhouse with him. I'm not going to lie. But
Don't worry, DJ. But
what I'm saying to you
don't
is,
worry.
but before
No
Roman came
Premier
in,
League.
but before Roman came in, we had another guy called Matthew Harding.
Matthew Harding was a billionaire.
Who put his money where his mouth
100%.
is.
Yes,
And
he
he's
did.
the one that got us the Desai's, that got
Yeah,
us the
and we've got it.
Hold on, guys. Guys, I've got someone at the door, yeah? I'm going to see you guys, yeah?
Yeah,
it's waffling. Yeah.
But guys,
Go,
I
go,
want
go,
to
go,
love,
listen
love,
to this
love.
real quick.
Love.
I'll get to you.
Speak to you later, bro.
I want you guys to listen to this real quick. I'm gonna share this with you. I want you guys to listen to this real quick. Okay. This probably we can listen to this real quick. All right. Okay. Now let's go. Oh, what did I do? Oh, my bad. What did I do? Yeah.
Did you see me on TalkSport then, Nick, bro?
Yeah, I saw you on TalkSport and I was still listening into it when you're waffling over there.
Nah, it wasn't waffling. it wasn't waffling. It wasn't waffling. They cut half of the things out. Nee. Because I landed it on the owners.
Did you?
Yeah, go on.
Go on.
They save you from getting cancelled, huh?
Do what?
No, I'm saying to Chelsea, then they save you from getting cancelled.
Yeah. So yeah, that's I mean, you all know this. Why Abramovich was being sanctioned. So I was reading it aloud for my brother, what's his name, Chelsea Dan, so he can remember why this man was being sanctioned. All right, let's go. Thank you. But yeah, Chelsea Dan, you were talking about what your discussion was on Top Sports. Can you tell us more about it?
The thing is, right, Nee, right?
Yeah.
There was a lot of things that I said, right, about the owners being the floor, and they cut the stream. They cut half of the video out, but then they closed the stream down.
Yeah, I know, and they took you off the line. They took you off the line.
They didn't take me off the line. You only have 5 minutes, Nee. You only have 5 minutes to have your say, and after your 5 minutes, right, because they have more people waiting in a phone call, right? So you only had too many people waiting, right? So the phone call for 5 minutes. That's why I already landed like more stuff. But when I soon did land half of the stuff,
So are you saying that they took the whole entire show after
took
they
the
done
whole-
the reclip it? They
yeah,
took
yeah.
yours off.
Yeah. Whole John Moon was on there. We said it.
Yeah.
I said it, and there was another Chelsea fan who came in and woke up and said about the owners. Yeah, they closed the whole show down. They actually cut the radio off and all.
That should tell you that you know where the media is going. They support an agenda. There's always an agenda.
Because we said Frank Leboeuf landed on these owners. Desai, all the legends landed on these owners. Why can't you do it, Jason? You're meant to be a proper Chelsea. I said a lot on there, but they cut off the show off. They cut the show off, like so I couldn't hear it.
I think the reason why it's difficult for and this is me not taking up for Jason Cundy, Dan. I think it's because he's so close knit with he's not only within the talk sport that he does, but he goes a lot on Chelsea Radio. He does all the commentary games with Ben Andrews, and on the Chelsea talk show and I think that's probably why he didn't say much. Believe me, if you were to have a private conversation out with him, if you were to say go to a game and you see him there. And you have a sit down with Jason Cundy, I bet you I can guarantee you one thing: he will not be going along with what these owners are doing, or what these owners are saying. But look, I keep saying it, and I keep saying it again. We got these owners. Okay, I'm not going to, as much as I don't like them, and I don't want. What they did for us is they did come along. They bought the football club. Okay, they've gone down a different direction, which all Chelsea fans are not liking and got to get used to, I guess. Which I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those that can. And the only reason why I would get used to, the only reason why I could probably get down to being used to it, it's if they were doing it the right way. And being the right way meaning you want to buy all these players and you want to talk about the future, fair enough. But what you do is when you come in, you carry on a winning, successful team. You don't just bring in youngsters, get rid of your whole experienced players, okay, and then bring in all these young players to just come in and get and expect miracles. And I think this is why a lot of the Chelsea fans have got onto a lot of these Chelsea players, because a lot of the times people have got to realise a lot of these players, and this is not me being an Enzo, whatever you want to say, because I'm not an Enzo. What was that word you said, Dan? I can't remember. You used Enzo and I said what is it? Whatever you said. I'm not one of those. I love my club. I love my football club. I love the
Enzo sexual.
All right.
I love my club,
whilst Chelsea Dan is getting in there, let me go through a few of these wonderful comments. Guys, we have a lot of we got 10 people watching live and listen. They are loving it. That's what my Chelsea Dan if he's on the platform. I love Chelsea Dan. He, the kind of energy that he brings. I don't know what he's been drinking. If he's adding some kind of blue jeans mixed with Red Bull or whatever he's been drinking, I need some. I need that kind of energy in my life. MDS needs some H20. Todd Labour said, how about Nottingham Forest? What a game yesterday. Yes, Nottingham Forest did play very well. I want to see the progress of Nuno Espirito Santos and his boys moving up. I want you to love this Chelsea down, LOL. She is just laughing. Maya said that the media is supporting the agenda. What is proper Chelsea? Absolutely, proper Chelsea means that someone that is true and true of a Chelsea supporter who support the club very well. And even when it's black, he doesn't see black, he sees white. Those are the people we call proper Chelsea. That is a proper Chelsea man, fighting for what is right in the football club. But something you waffle. Sometimes you waffle too much. Chelsea done. That's what MDS just laughed. I want to love you forever. So we need to call the fire department. It's getting hot in here. Absolutely.
Sorry,
Thank you very much.
I hope we didn't do anything to the. I hope they were not getting what you put with us. Sorry if it went a bit.
No, it's all right. I just love it.
Quick question. Quick question for these lot.
Chelsea cooks well. Yeah, Chelsea cooks very well.
Yeah, must have it. No, because he comes on his space. He comes on his.
Give me 1 second. One more second.
That must have you. Okay.
Yeah. It says wait. You can expect new players to do miracles. What about all the historical players that that were new and are now legends coming from NDS Zilla? Big up to you, NDS. NDS, I'm planning on having a meeting with you very soon. Hopefully, maybe in a month later. Chelsea Dan. Stick. Go ahead, Chelsea Dan. Over to you.
Well, before I go, Let's ask one thing to Moray, right? Are you actually happy the performance at Chelsea Football Club? Because the thing is, yeah, people say Enzo Fernandez is better than Jude Bellingham. I've heard people saying Enzo Fernandez is better than Jude Bellingham since the performance against Aston Villa yesterday. Are you crazy?
But Chelsea down. You know Jude Bellingham is not that good. You know Jude Bellingham is not that good. He's not better than Phil Foden. You know that, right? You know Jude Bellingham is not that good. He's overhyped right now.
Jude Bellingham's better than double twice than Phil Foden.
No.
And
I don't agree.
Yeah,
Jude Bellingham, let me tell you.
What? Because he's an Englishman.
No, not far off. He's been overhyped. He's got a moment right now with Real Madrid. I'm telling you, Jude Bellingham, he will not kill it like Rodri is killing it in the Premier League.
He's
Jude
the top
Bellingham
scorer.
will not kill it. Will not kill it in the Premier League. What's his name? Kevin De Bruyne is killing it in the Premier League. Jude
but look how old is Kevin De Bruyne? How old is he?
That's what I'm saying. They're overhyping Jude Bellingham.
No, but this is what I mean. You're talking about KDB, yeah? He's 30-something years age with more experience than Jude Bellingham. Yeah? But Jude Bellingham is outclassed, mate. Top scorer for Real Madrid and more assists in the Premier League this season.
Excuse you.
Problem. I'm telling you, Nee. But Nee, I just can't believe my brother, yeah? Trying to crash out a Roma Abramovich like that. That's bad.
No. Roman has done it. I know. I will never take anything away from Roman. Let's not go back to Roman already. KLC said, "Who is Nee's favorite player? Who is Nee's favorite player? Who is Nee's? Who is Chelsea Dan's favorite player? It's the guy on the screen right now. Very shambolic player. He doesn't know nothing. Wesley Fofana. All he does is a nursing injury. Do you know that your man is injured again?
Do you know who that player is? Do you know who that player is?
What
do you know that player?
Chelsea Dan. They're asking, what are you eating?
I'm eating. I'm actually eating a doner chicken tikka kebab with red chili peppers.
Wow. Maya said, Dan, I saw someone on Twitter. Okay, that they said Enzo is better than Jude Bellingham. That's what MDS said. Who thinks Chelsea played good? They always lose. Chelsea. I always lose with Chelsea in FIFA. Oh no. Now we're going to FIFA. MDS plays FIFA. MDS what kind of FIFA do you play? But let's go. Wesley Fofana is injured again.
If we lose to Crystal Palace,
yeah,
I don't want no hype up with anyone saying that Enzo's world class.
But why are you going back to Enzo Fernandez again, Dan?
And Caicedo.
But why'd you go back to the same two players?
And Nuni Madueke. Because
but again, why'd you go to the same three players?
And Nicholas Jackson.
What about this guy? What about this guy? What about this guy on the screen? He's pointing at you.
The only reason I'm only asking that question,
why are you going back to the same place?
You can't disagree Wesley Fofana that the guy hasn't had no game minutes. Till next summer when he has game minutes, and if he ain't good enough next summer, then we can speak about it. But for a minute, your boy Balotelli's been worse this season. And look at him now, injured again. Injured.
Balotelli's injured. When did he get injured? DJ, is Balotelli injured?
No, I know he came. I mean, I think Dan's going back because of what happened yesterday in the game when he came off.
Well, there are no reports
there. There's no reports saying that he's out injured though. I think
misinformation always coming from Dan.
I think it was just precaution, Dan. I think it was just precaution, bro.
No, he's injured. Chelsea HQ and
MDF said players need to spend more time
came out with it, said he's
training.
injured.
Says players need to spend more time on training. They don't get time to get good on the game. Absolutely, players don't learn on the game. They learn during training. Todd Labour said, "I can't wait to play Manchester United." And Friday, Todd Labour is a Fulham fan, very very strong Fulham fan. He loves Fulham to death. Maya said, "Don't Dan is forgetting Fofana." Absolutely, he doesn't want to talk about Fofana because this guy is dog shit. He doesn't have any future at Chelsea Football Club. Big up, Todd.
Better Balotelli. It's better Balotelli and it's better than disaster.
What makes you think that he's better than them? He hasn't played the whole season. How does he become better than these two
All
players?
right, Blue Cloud.
I don't know what you've been drinking,
DJ, wait, DJ. There's the stats up from last summer. It's got better stats than Disaster and Badashidi this season.
Are you coming again, bringing up that stats that never exist?
What?
Remember, you came on. You brought in statistics that never exist. We went on Google
he had
and it
the
wasn't
best
there.
defensive
Gulam, do you
rate
remember?
than
Gulam Mustafa.
Disaster and then the Disaster and Badashidi this season.
You came out with statistics that never exist. Gulam, please, do you remember when this guy came with stats?
And you know what? Ben Chilwell has got better stats this season than Cucurella. And Chilwell hasn't even played for the whole season.
Gulam, please hear me out. Do you remember this guy brought statistics that we Google it and it was never anywhere? We went to
Wikipedia.
Yeah, Wikipedia. We went everywhere and it wasn't there. This guy, guys, he's a good lad. You know, he's a true proper chance, but he waffles too much. So MDS says also you don't improve if you don't train against people better than you.
You waffle too. You're the waffle.
Because I'm learning from you. Because I'm learning from you.
You're the chewy backer waffler.
I'm learning from you, Dan. I'm learning from you. Talk about this guy. Talk about this guy on the stream. Talk about this guy on the stream.
I've sent you a picture about Wesley Fofana stats. Yeah.
Please talk about these guys.
No, I'll send you a picture of Wesley Fofana stats.
Does he have a future? Does he have a future?
Of course, he's got a future at Chelsea. Yeah, yes.
He's injured again. He's been out.
He hasn't played. Well, what about Lavia then?
No, man hasn't played, and he's injured again.
What about Lavia?
Lavia just came to the football club. This guy has been there for almost 3 seasons.
You can't. What about Badashidi?
But he's been playing.
What about Cucurella?
Did you watch Badashidi last season?
Where's Cucurella then?
He's injured.
He's injured. But he was with us last season, wasn't he?
Yeah, he had a good performance this season.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Cucurella, you call him. He's got good performance this season. He's been up and down.
Not better than Ben Chilwell.
Ben Chilwell also injured. Better than Fofana, who hasn't played at all. 3 seasons. All he spent is he picked up the money. Look, you know what he's doing for you? He's taking the money that you pay to go and watch Chelsea. He takes that money and put it in his pocket. And it's not paying for you.
He's only been with us for one and a half season.
Who? Fofana?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Dig yourself. Do you agree with this man?
No, I think when did he come? I'm trying to let me think now. He came under Thomas Tuchel under the Roman Abraham. Did he come under the No, he came under. Did he come under Todd Bowley era, or was it the Roman Abramovich?
Todd Bowley era.
He came when we have what's his name? I remember he came under Todd Bowley era, but it was then under Thomas Tuchel. How long has Thomas Tuchel been gone now? How long has it been? 3 seasons now.
He came in before Thomas Tuchel when Aubameyang came. Yeah, he came with when Aubameyang.
During this when we said you.
But then Thomas Tuchel got sacked by 3 days. Game day.
I have the picture. The picture's right there. It was Todd Bowley and him and Fofana standing there with a picture. But what are you talking about? This guy is being nothing but waste of money on the bench. He gets paid every week.
I think that what I'll say in terms of all these players that we're all discussing, right?
Yes, sir.
I think why a lot of the Chelsea fans, and I think, and why I keep saying, it's not like it's going to used to be. Back in the day, people were used to seeing players like Makaleli being brought. Then when he finally finished, you had Obi Mikel there, you had Michael Essien there, you had Ballack there, you had all these players that came, Deco, you had Manish, all these players that came in, right? Yeah, and because we're not getting them kind of players now. All the Chelsea fans are looking at the likes of an Enzo, are looking at the likes of a Caicedo, looking at the likes of a Fofana, or looking at the likes of all these players that we've had, because they're not as the other club as we're used to seeing, and that is like we're always buying the best. But what we're buying now is we've gone down a different avenue. We're just getting players that who we think are going to be the best players, and I personally think that these players will become good. All right. But what I'll say is these owners, unfortunately, what they should not have gone and done was taken all our experienced players away from us. Because had they kept a few of them around,
100%.
Maybe. Yeah, go on, Gullum. You're in a bit of speech. Go on, bro. Bill, were you about to say something?
It wasn't Gulam. It wasn't Gulam. Or was it you? Oh, GM, go ahead. Go ahead if you're about to say something. Go ahead, GM.
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, so I
No,
heard
no,
someone
no,
else-
no, said nothing, DJ.
I
Carry
thought
on, mate.
I heard someone echoing. I thought something. Sorry about that.
No,
Yeah.
no.
And I think at the moment, because it's difficult now for us fans to say a lot of changes happening. But like I said, I don't agree with what we're doing, because I don't think these owners had to go and take out all the experienced players. What they should have gone and done is you're going to buy the likes of a Caicedo and an Enzo, for example, then bring in another midfielder that can be experienced to these guys. I'm saying we had like Cover, we had Jorginho, we had Kante. They got rid of all them guys. All right. So yeah, go on.
DJ, do you think if you have hold on for long, do you think we're gonna get the money that we're able to get for N'Golo Kante and all the other players?
Yeah,
we could get that money back now.
Yeah, we would. Yeah.
I don't think that if you have Jorginho now, you could be able to sell Jorginho. You could sell Jorginho and make that money now. That money
from
Jorginho, you
we wouldn't be where we are. We wouldn't be where we are now.
Huh?
All I'm basically saying is that all I'm saying is if we had to sell these players on, okay, and for example, I don't know how many years, I can't remember how many years Jorginho had left on his contract before he left Chelsea. I think he had about a year, or was it 2 years? I can't remember. And Kante, I think, was supposed to renew his contract, and he didn't renew it. I don't know. Did we get a price for Kante in the end? I can't remember. I don't think did we get a price for Kante?
Yeah, we did.
Do you know what we got him for? Do you know what we got it for again?
36
I haven't got the figures in front of me. That's why I can't see it.
36
I can't remember.
36
if it says
mil.
36 mil, you're not going to get 36 mil if Kante has been at the football club now.
He's out of Saudis. Of course
he's out of Saudi. See, that's how much money you got from Saudi. But imagine if Kante was here now, you're probably not going to make 36 mil from Kante.
But what my point I'm making across to you, what my point I'm making is had any of those players stuck around, regardless of whatever the situation was, we'd have had at least some experience in that midfield. And I think because we got rid of most of our Champions League squad, because let's be honest, that squad we got rid of won the Champions League, in 2021. All right. And we got rid of most of them players, apart from Reece James, Thiago Silva, and Ben Chilwell.
Your money, yeah.
Yeah. No one else.
So to break in, boys. Sorry, I've got to go. I have to go.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You guys, yeah.
Cheers, bro.
Yeah.
Big up to you.
Just
big up to you
down,
guys,
please. Make it a point to come on again. You know, your brother loves you, and I miss
of course.
Of course,
I love you too, man. Yeah, because I'm spending time a bit with my missus because I'm away tomorrow. I'm going away on my own tomorrow, so I want to spend time with my missus. Big up to you guys, man. Big up to you guys, man.
Big up to you. What an entertaining stream has been. Yes, sir.
One thing by that guy, I didn't even state Masala for Borussia Dortmund. I said he was a good player. It was me and Malcolm said about Masala, not me, because they were waffling saying he ain't good enough.
Who?
Musiala.
Musiala. I didn't talk about him. We didn't talk about him today.
No, we told you about it a couple of days ago, and you said you weren't good enough. Well, I said, bring him in.
No. It wasn't me. You mistakenly me for somebody else.
Oh, it might be Malcolm.
Not me. Yeah, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Malcolm.
Maybe him, but it wasn't me. Musiala is a good player. Yeah, it wasn't me. All right, thank you very much, guys.
Up the shelf, boys.
Yeah, absolutely. Chest it down. Big up to you. Guys, thank you very much. You guys have been entertained by our wonderful panelists over here. DJ Sav is still here with me, and soon we will be done. We'll be streaming for almost 10 more minutes. It will be 4 hours now. What a stream! So, guys, please, the only way you can support the channel is please drop a like on it. I think we only have 10 likes, but we got lots of people coming in. They forget to drop a like on it. Come on, just 10 likes in 4 hours. Come on.
What we seeing here, guys? Come on, people in the chat. Come on, Gullum, if you're in the chat, bro, get these guys to smash the like button. Come on.
Yeah.
Whoever else is in the chat, smash the like button.
Yeah,
Myra's in the chat as well, isn't he? Make him smash the like.
Yeah, Maya, let your people smash the like button. Send a message to them, guys. We can do better than we've done. Look at all these wonderful people. It's not easy trying to bring these people on. DJ Subs always busy with family, but I'm able to keep him on the platform to entertain you guys, to give you guys the fact and figures. He's been with Chelsea since the 80s. You know what I'm saying? 80s. You've been watching games in the 80s. You know, you get what I'm saying. So DJ Sav, he knows club in and out. And I brought another Londoner, bloody Londoner, DJ Sav, sorry, Chelsea Dan, who waffles a lot. You know, he's got a lot of facts also. But yeah, he's here, he's on the show all the time. Okay, says 14. It says 14 likes for me. Okay, I think I need to refresh it. It says 10 likes over here, but even 14 likes, it's not good enough. We could have done better. Today's stream has been wonderful. Maya said it's 15 now. Thank you very much, Maya. Excellent. Yeah, we keep growing, we keep growing, and then I hope that we could get some more new subscribers today. That would help.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. On. But great stream, DJ. Great stream. We've
Thank
covered
you,
a whole lot.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. Loved every single bit of it, as always.
Yeah, as usual. Guys, keep liking the stream and keep tuning in. Maya, a wonderful person. KFC, MDS Zilla, absolutely. You guys saw all these names that I've mentioned. They are way ahead of us here. They are in a different time zone, but they still made it to attend the stream. To the Todd Labor, much love to you. KFC, like I said. Who else have I say? Kim So also came on. I want to love you forever, and all the panel that came on. My co-host Stephen G. Hope that you get better and come back soon. Much love to you. Soon. Everyone, enjoy the rest of your evening. DJ Saf, is there anything you want to say before we draw the curtains?
No, brother. As always, thank you for having me on. It was a pleasure being on the stream. Great chatting to all my Chelsea brothers on it. Obviously, you make the stream, as I said, mate. You know, like all the people that I only go on to certain streams, bro. The only ones that I like going on to.
My brother, Perspective,
and
Johnny Minerals. Me,
I don't go on. I watch his streams. I do want to get sometimes I do want to go and put myself on the football terrace, but at some point I will get a chance to go and chat with Terry at some point on the football terrace. But I just never get a chance to go and do it with KJ and all them guys. But I hope at some point I will do that at some point. But no, on here I only go to all the Chelsea platforms. When I'm talking like this on streams. But I love. It's great being here, bro. As always, regards to you. Peace out to your family as well. Respect to them all. And respect to everybody and every single one of you in the chat and to all your families. I hope you guys all have a lovely evening and catch you on your next stream, bro. Peace out.
Peace out. We'll be back again after Chelsea. We'll be back again, guys. We'll be back again same time tomorrow, 5 p.m. UK time. And if you're in America, it will be 12 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, American have about two different times. Yeah, Eastern time. We'll be live again. And guys, always remember, let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean and be respectful. No discrimination, but all for a fun channel for all to see. So we'll be back again on same time. Guys, enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye for now. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV.